Welcome back to the Paranormal Chop Shop. How's it going, guys?
How's it going, Sonny?
All right. I got some guys working outside. It's a little loud. So if you can hear that, I'll go yell at them.
Jeez.
Is it loud?
No, they can keep working. They can keep working.
All right.
Yeah.
I'll give them like another 5 more minutes.
It does. You can definitely. I was like, what is that noise? Somebody stealing some stuff out of your garage or something?
No. They
What's
like
up?
to break down behind my house.
Oh, right on.
Oh,
I probably wouldn't even have noticed it if you didn't say anything, but now I'm like,
it's loud. It's loud.
it is kind of loud. That's all right. What's going on, everybody in the chat? I'm glad to be here this week. Most of the time, I'm not here.
And we got a guest tonight and everything, guys. It's going to be a good show.
Yeah.
I think Cass rated us. I was in Cassie's chat room earlier. She said she was rating us. I see her here.
Yeah.
There's a whole bunch of people in chat.
Thank you, Cassie, for rating us. I already got 24 in chat, 3 minutes in. Thanks, Cass.
Just started.
Jeanette Sanchez, great to see you. So yeah, guys, we've got a guest backstage. We want to bring him up today. His name is John, and This is John from RicanHavoc. How's it going, man?
Pretty good. How you guys doing?
All
We're
right,
doing
man.
good. It's always good on a Friday.
Definitely. It's happy to finally be on.
Awesome to have you here. So, what do you want to get? What should we get into first, Sonny? This guy's got some experiences, so
Yeah,
we can
you
either
wanna-
start out.
You want to let him introduce himself and tell him about his channels and
Yeah, that sounds
do
good.
that.
Can
Tell
do
him about
that, John.
yourself, John.
Well, a few years ago, I started a YouTube channel, RicanHavoc215, because I started setting up security cameras in my apartment, and I was recording paranormal activity almost on a daily basis. So that's what I've been doing for 3 years, pretty much just investigating my personal experiences.
Right on. What got you started into doing that? Did you just have the security camera set up and you happened to catch something, or was this something that you wanted to dig into?
Well, pretty much it all started in '95 when I have a piece of a memory of an abduction. And after that, the paranormal stuff started, and pretty much stayed consistent, and sometimes even rapidly increasing pretty much my whole life. And I got to a point in 2020, during the time we all had to stay in, I was like, I should set up a camera. Let me try to see if I can get an abduction on camera. But instead, I recorded everything else but that, it seems like. So that's pretty much the gist of it.
Right on. So do you know what kind of like triggered the initial experience that you had? Was it like something that you were interested in and started looking into, or was it something that just happened without you even welcoming it?
Well, it all started with my first experience. And my parents were on vacation one weekend. I seen Grays looking in my window. It was a pretty crazy experience. And ever since then,
How long ago was that? How long ago was that?
1995. 95. I was
And
15.
you
in
and
high
you had
school.
Grays looking in your window?
Yeah. So I came home from basketball one day. I think it was a Friday night, regular day, right? I take a shower. I go to my room to go to sleep. Like as soon as I get in my bed, it started like shaking, and I was like wide awake, just out of the shower. The bedroom lights are still on. Like I just put my back to the headboard and put my arm up to hit that button, and the bed just started shaking, and it started jumping off the ground. Like it kept getting more intense. Like there'd be 1 foot of the bed on the floor at a time, and the thing's just like all over the place. And I'm literally holding on. It was crazy, and it just stopped. And then 5 seconds later, I got this weird feeling. And I looked to the right, and there's 2 of them just looking right at my window with their face like almost against the glass. Am I lagging?
I'm sorry, what was that?
Am I lagging?
Yeah, a little bit, man. Do you normally have a pretty good connection? Because right now it is kind of.
I've never had a problem. It's good.
Spooky had an issue with StreamYard earlier. If you want to just like leave and come back, like hit that link again, come back in.
Okay, is it
It
any
might be
better
just
now,
because
no?
it's. Oh, it does seem to be better now. Yeah.
All right.
Whatever adjustment you
Yeah,
made seems like it fixed it.
All right. Sorry about that.
Oh, no problem.
So
Were they giving you any? I know that when people have interactions with the Greys, sometimes they do have like a mind speak thing going on where they have like a telepathic message being sent to them or something like that. Did you get anything like that from them?
absolutely nothing. Zero. It was like there's two of them, and one was a little taller, and it was just like as soon as I looked at the eyes, I was like locked on. It was a staring contest. I felt like everything just kind of like stopped. Like I felt like I stopped breathing. My heart stopped. I just felt like everything just froze. And it was just like
tunnel vision.
Yeah. And then I got this another intense feeling. I looked to the left, and I see two pair of legs step outside my bedroom door. I can see the shadows going under the door into my bedroom floor, which was hardwood. And at that point, I put the blankets over me, and within a blink of an eye, I'm waking up in my living room like 8 hours later with a huge scab on the bottom of my back, and completely in a daze.
Man,
A huge stab mark?
I had a scab, yeah, from that night. I still have a scar. I think I shared a picture of you guys, I believe.
Yeah.
Even to this day, it burns like often. I would say maybe at least like 10 times a year. It'll be so intense I can't even sit down.
Jeez.
And like I get paranoid because I don't know what that means. Like why would a scar do that? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
One of my exes believes the tip of my tailbone is missing. I haven't got that checked out by a doctor yet, but I need to get some X-rays done on that.
The tip of your tailbone is missing?
Yeah, it's like flat down there. There's no like tip at all. It's like an indentation.
Oh man.
And
yeah,
you never broke it or nothing? You never fell? Ride dirt bikes or anything?
I've never had a broken bone.
Oh wow.
That's the scar.
Man.
Try to make it as PG as possible.
Right. Yeah, no problem, man.
I've had an ex-girlfriend tell me it looks like a laser cut. Like it's
That's
like
crazy.
A scar. Like it's super clean.
Billy, Papa Willie, matter of fact, we have a guy that's usually in here with us. I don't know why he's not here. I think he thinks he's still on vacation. But he's got a scar on his back and down low like that where he had back surgery, and it looks like that. It's just his is bigger, but now that it's healed, it looks like that.
Mm-hmm.
I never thought nothing of it till 7 years later when I was trying to investigate, and I found a blog, and some lady wrote down she had the same experience, and that's when I checked and found out that it was like flat. But at the moment, I didn't put two and two together. I wasn't even thinking like that at the time, you know. So it kind of blew my mind when I heard another person describe the same thing. But yeah, that was when everything started. That's like, and then everything kind of snowballed, and I'm at a place now where activities, a weekly thing.
John, how did that interaction with the Greys go? Like, how did that end? Was it just like they instantly left, or did you like? Did they freak out?
When I saw, yeah, I was freaking out. It's like, imagine just freaking out but not moving. Like I was freaking out inside.
Mm-hmm.
It was a weird feeling. Like I thought I was gonna explode. Like, you know.
It's like a fight or flight response, but you can't really make a decision.
And I distinctly remember just trying to absorb all the information I possibly could, you know, because everything happened pretty quick. But once I see the shadows come under the door from the left, like I said, I put my blanket over my head, and I was freaking out because I thought I was like waiting for them to touch me. Like I did not want that to happen at all. Like that was like the number one thing in my mind.
Yeah.
And I just woke up on the couch a second later the next morning. So I don't know what happened after that. And my pants were on backwards. And like only my chest and my arms were on the couch. Like my legs were hanging off. I remember because the sun was like beating on me. That's how I woke up, and I felt like so groggy. Like it felt like it was the next second later. Like fast.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
I
interesting.
didn't sleep in my bedroom until my parents came back.
Right. Yeah, because you were young, man. I mean, that's a young age to have an experience like that for sure.
Yeah, it was kind of traumatizing, you know.
Mm-hmm.
It was a intense experience.
Yeah.
It burned in my brain, that's for sure.
You know,
But that
when
was when everything began.
you said that happened to you when you were 15.
Mhm.
And when I was 15, a long time ago, I had a room, but for some reason I slept. I actually, when I was in high school, the house we lived in was like 2 apartments. I had my own apartment, so I had a couch in my living room, and it folded out into a bed. And for some reason, I slept out in that bed. And in the middle of the night, that bed started shaking, and it woke me up. I was terrified. I was terrified to look under the folding couch because I knew somebody was under there shaking my bed, messing with me. And when I looked down there, I knew they were going to scare me. So, dude, I was scared to look under the bed. It took me like 10 minutes to get out of that bed and get up and go in the living room. And I woke my mom and dad up and said, "Hey, are you guys fucking with me?" You know, and they got up, they turned on the TV. We had an earthquake. That's all it was. But I was terrified over that. It felt like somebody shaking the bed.
I know the feeling, man. I know the feeling.
Imagine waking up with a scar, seeing a gray. I would be terrified.
Yeah. But yeah. So that's like the first thing. After that, it was like one different event after another, almost every year. Like the next event was I call it missing time, but I'm not sure what happened. But I was in my bedroom. It was like late morning, early afternoon, playing video games, and then a second later, I'm in the driveway having a conversation with my friend, and he's like talking, but I can't hear him. And that was like mind blowing. Like I freaked out in my mind big time because first thing I thought was, how the f did I get outside? You know, like, and I never thought to check the time either. Like I have no idea what happened. If that was a missing time or I have no clue. But I know for certain I went from one place to another in the blink of the eye. And then a couple years after that, I saw a full figure ghost, which I didn't even believe a ghost at all. Not a little bit, but she was 2 feet in front of my face, like head to toe, just staring at me. I woke up. I was laying on the couch. I woke up, you know, so I see it sideways, and I sit up. It's just standing there staring at me. So I'm going like this, and it's just no movement, just staring at me. And
It's just there.
it vanished. And then I woke my buddy up because I was staying at his house. And he showed me a picture of his aunt. And he said she hung herself in that house like years ago upstairs, and that's who I saw. And that was the first and only time I seen a ghost. And that was the last time I ever stayed over there.
She was just checking to see who you were.
Dude, it was so clear. It was perfect. Like just imagine how it'd be in the movies. Like it looks 100% like a regular human, but just different shades of white and glowing. 100% details, like there's a real person standing in front of me. I mean, it's 2 feet. It's not closer, but I want to say 2 feet in front of me.
We spoke with a lady named Sev Talk that has woke up with scars on her body too.
Really?
Yep.
I forgot about that.
She's amazing, and same thing with her. She's woke up with scars. I think 3 different times, maybe. Chad, was it, or was it actually, one time 3 scars? I can't remember now.
Wow.
I don't remember how that story, how her experience went, but
it's weird how it works because sometimes I'll get 3 different ones in 1 week, and then I won't get another one for like 2 years. It's like so all over the place, but since 2020, I started taking pictures of them. I wish I started this when I was 15 because I would have a huge catalog by now.
How did these ones occur? These here?
All these photos of these marks are all the same. They weren't there when I went to sleep, and when I woke up, they were there. A lot of people.
And where are these marks at for our podcast listeners that aren't seeing the?
So, the one on the left, I believe, is on my thigh. It's like 3 holes, and you see 2 little ones at the end, and like a line.
It's a straight line of marks, but there's 2 tiny ones on the left, and then 3 larger ones after that.
And then the one on the right is 2 puncture marks that are shaped as a square, one on each corner.
Yeah, that one's strange.
Some people can say like it's bed bugs or it's a bug bite. People said it could be like have like a skin disease. I've heard a lot of theories, but I'm pretty confident that I know where they come from.
The one that looks like the four dots, those look like 2 fang bites from like a wood spider. But man, that thing would be swollen and red and hot to the touch. And yeah, that you don't get bites with a fang that big without some kind of irritation or reaction to your body.
And
That's a good point.
I would believe the possibility it could be like a scratch, but there's no actual scratch marks. They look like actual puncture holes. Like I think there'd be more redness to the skin if I scratched myself and drug my nails or something across. I find it very hard to duplicate these marks with my nails.
Yeah, Bobby's saying yes on the legs. That's where oh yep, she's agreeing with you, Sonny. Yeah, I would say the same thing. Any kind of a bite that had that big of a fang, any type of bite like that would definitely react more around, like there's no red or pink marks around it or anything. It's just and if it wasn't there before you went to bed, it's obviously a new injury. So
did it itch, John, or anything to you? It doesn't look like you've scratched it or anything. It doesn't look like.
No, nope. I mean, there's a couple we'll see later that hurt like hell, but these I just noticed by looking at them. And sometimes I look at them and still dismiss it, and I look at it like a day later. And I'm like, wait a minute, that don't look, that don't look right. And I'll take a picture. But I'm glad I started documenting this stuff. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, I wonder how many other people have these same types of marks and they just don't even think, they don't put 2 and 2 together.
Do you think how recent were those marks? That wasn't the same. Like the scar happened when you were younger, right?
Yeah, those 2 happened, I believe, 2021.
Oh, okay, that's recent.
Yeah.
And did you feel it was the same like grays again messing with you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. There's a time that like I usually don't talk about it too much because it's kind of blurry, but I swear there was a night where I felt myself being picked up off my couch, like I was kind of half asleep, like I saw like a little bit of light, and I felt myself like people picking me up, and then I had another dream that same night that I got put back on my couch, and I woke up on my couch sitting up. But it was so foggy, like I don't remember much, but I swear I felt being put on my couch and then being picked up before that. But one of those marks happened that night. I don't remember which one, but one of them I had a mark the next morning. And then I checked my security cameras I have set up, and it's always nothing.
Well, that's interesting. Spooky, what do you got, man?
I think the thing that really strikes me about John is his ability to tell what happened to him, and he seems like it hasn't really affected him in a negative way. He has a really good attitude, and he seems very positive and upbeat. And I'm curious, John, have you always been like that about these experiences, or did it take you a while to get to this way of thinking about it?
Yeah, I didn't change till like 2020. Before that was like PTSD and living a nightmare almost, So
did you reach out to anybody for help to try to understand what was happening to you?
I reached out to MUFON in 2010. I didn't know where else to look. I looked online, and they weren't much help. They told me they could give me a case number, and that was about it.
Have you had? I was also thinking about your family. A lot of times people that have contact with ET or abduction, we find later, or sometimes you find out in your lifetime if you've ever spoken to your family about if they've had similar experiences, or maybe they're some sort of psychic abilities, or like, how about in your family?
Yeah, I haven't really spoken to them about this too much.
Whoa.
Yeah,
because
they have yet to know.
It's been a very significant part of your adult life. I mean, I actually feel for you, man, because you've had to endure quite a bit of, really things that you don't understand. What happened to you?
Yeah. You know, the only time it like really sucks is like when I'm dealing with regular problems, and then you got that problem on top.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like it just makes everything a little bit more worse sometimes. But I'm
Mm-hmm.
so used to it, it's normal. It really doesn't faze me much anymore. It's just part of you know, part of how I live, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm cool with it now. You know, and besides, since I've been getting evidence, I'm more curious, and I feel like I have uh, a good starting point in what I got now. You know, at some point I want to dig deeper and advance my equipment. Right
Hmm.
now I'm using a $35 camera. Like I always wondered, what if I had like a $7,000 camera? You know, the quality of stuff I could capture. So I'm definitely on a path right now. It's been fun.
I'm sure. I'm sure you know, as you're part of the community now, and you know, just to reinforce the fact that I hope you know that you are far from being alone in these experiences. There are many, many, many people around the world, and many that do not have and have not told their stories. So, I applaud you. I think you're so brave, and I really appreciate you being, willing to share what you've shared with us.
Yeah, I appreciate it. And that's the best part is like, especially in the beginning when someone would message me and say like, the same thing happened to me, or you helped me put a piece of the puzzle together that I didn't know before. Like that,
Mm-hmm.
that stuff's awesome. That's so cool.
I know
Absolutely.
Sonny mentioned Sev, and we do know other people that, if you don't already know, that we could connect you with to where you could talk about some of the things that you've gone through, if
Yeah,
you're
that'd be
interested
cool.
sometime.
Yeah, I'm open to
Okay.
talk to anybody.
Mm-hmm.
I figure I have to do something with the information I have.
I
Yeah,
saw a
absolutely.
video that you did a couple days ago, or was it yesterday maybe, where you were showing some lights that were coming out of a window of a building. Was that yesterday?
It's 2 days ago, I think.
Yeah, it was really awesome, and I don't know if you have that, if you can show that tonight. But I thought my favorite one was a face in the sky that you found
Yeah,
that you
it's
showed.
wild. It's so unbelievable. Like that face in the sky is a head scratcher because I'm keep thinking to myself, it's Christmas morning. Why is there a face of like a goblin in the sky in Philly on Christmas morning? Like, why is that happening? Like, that video that's by far the craziest video I've recorded. And those
Yeah,
beams with the faces, there's multiple beams that have different faces in each beam throughout that video. It's wild, you know.
Is that the one called Camera Test Number 2 Outdoor Daytime Recording?
No, I think it's Xmas 2020.
Oh, okay.
Oh, give me
I,
one
I
second. I have to
it
plug
drew
my
I
laptop in.
it
You're
drew my
fine.
attention. It drew my attention because I think he's put the best footage he had ever shot or something like that.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah,
I think the
yeah.
yeah.
So like it's the most amazing video ever recorded. There's so
Yes,
much going
yes.
on.
So, if you could just tell us where the camera's placed and how this is in relation to where you are at the time that this is
Okay.
being filmed.
So as you can see at the bottom right, it has a timestamp. It's Christmas morning, about 6:30 a.m. The night before was the first time I ever put my camera outside and I recorded what I believe was a UFO. So I was eager Christmas morning to do the same thing. So I opened my window, I put my camera completely outside, and I just closed the screen in the window and went about my business. Um, so you can fast forward about 2/3 of this video,
Yeah.
um, somewhere around here. So yeah, so around this time, even a little bit before, is when all this action takes place. So I don't know what these are. I don't know if they're bugs or orbs. I really doubt they're bugs because it gets a little crazy at one point. It's Christmas morning as well. It's cold outside. With the
Yeah, that's the best
flashing
part
lights
about
and
winter is there's no bugs.
This is
yeah,
in
Yeah,
this
there
is
ain't no
in
bugs.
Philly.
It's cold.
This is
Oh, ain't no bugs.
Philly, right?
yep, Philly, Northeast
Okay.
Philly, and you'll see the flashing lights in the sky, and sometimes they'll be parallel. Those are the ones where I found the faces in. And all of a sudden, this video just goes haywire. Like there's just action everywhere. It's hard to explain.
Hmm.
You can actually fast forward a little further if you like.
Okay. I'm just trying to figure out here.
Here we go. I think
So it's the green squares that pick up motion. That's the
yes.
Okay.
And this is also being recorded in with the IR lights.
Ooh.
So you just saw a little flash in the sky. So
Yeah.
what I do is I watch this video frame by frame, and for one frame in most of those lights, you see multiple faces. I have one beam of light that has 3 faces in it. It's from the thing is, like from watching so many videos of my own, I can pick up I kind of can tell if something's in these beams or these orbs or not. So it's so much faster these days. Then I can just hone in on that area and watch it frame by frame, and then clear as day, you'll see multiple faces.
Huh. You know,
like it looks like Missile Command. It looks like there's a galactic war going on in front of my house. Like it's just crazy.
Could be, man.
Chad and I have in Spooky, we have a buddy named Josh Casey, and he sent us a video over that somebody had recorded. Who was it again, Chad? That came from
which video?
The video where the skeleton appears when that flash happens.
That's Ryan Bledsoe. I think it's on Ryan Bledsoe's Instagram.
We did the same thing. We went frame by frame, and this thing flashes. And in this flash, as the flash happens, you don't see it when you're watching it, but when you go frame by frame and pause it, flashes a bright light, and then there's just a half of skeleton that looks like an alien skeleton.
Yeah, I've seen that. I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah. These things only appear for one frame, a fraction of a second.
Yeah, we've heard that before.
So this is me turning the IR off to just see what's going on with no IR. So this is the regular camera view right now. And then once the IR kicks back in, I think is when it goes nuts again. But man, I've been finding a lot of this stuff recently. I've been going back and looking through it over and over. I keep finding more and more. You know, going through so much footage, I kind of learn what to look for, so I can go back with what I learned, and I can see stuff I didn't see before. So this is like a gift that keeps on giving. You know, it's almost 3 years old.
Right.
Wow.
So what do you think we're seeing when this is happening? When these things just come up for one frame, are we just seeing like a fraction of another dimension, or what do you? What's your theory on what's actually
so
going
weird?
on?
It looks like it's fast forwarded, Chad. And when you're looking at the lights flashing, like there's lights flashing on those 2 cars down there in the corner, it's totally slow. You can tell.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's this is strange.
I think there's different things going on here, actually, but the beams coming down, you know, it looks like people are getting abducted. I don't know how else to say it. Just because there's a beam of light going into a house, I see a woman's face, and I see a being's face, and then at the very bottom, I see a man's face. Now, the woman up top, I swear, looks like my neighbor who lives across the street. Like, that's my old neighbor. This used to be my apartment, so we'll see the picture later, but I just found that picture recently, and when I saw that, I was completely floored. But it's just a...
Oh, Billy's asking, is there any chance that it could be snow or rain? Was it raining that day?
There was a mist outside from, I would say, 5 minutes into his video, then it stopped. But there was never no rain.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but there was a mist in the air, that's for sure.
Almost like you're in the clouds. Fog came down. Yeah, it seems to be going in all directions. For sure.
And I just recorded outside recently with this camera, and I was actually recording bugs, and they move more erratic. They don't move, at least what I see, in like a straight swooping line. They're kind of like, you know, all over the place a little bit. So I don't know. I went outside after this and stood outside, and there's no bugs out there.
What was Spooky? Were you referring to another video that he had on here too?
Well,
it was
to me when I was working out and I was watching the show. I clicked on it as soon as I saw the title, and it said something like the best footage I'd ever recorded or something like that. And it was only a couple days ago.
Oh, okay.
I think that's the one. Yeah, I don't see it. That's weird.
Everybody, I'm going to drop the link too. Make sure you guys go over here and subscribe to his channel. Boom.
That
It's in the
shadow
chat room.
person video is also a good one. That's one of my favorites.
I wish that I would have saved it, but it was really, really good footage.
Which one was it, John?
It should be on my page here, the shadow person. If you go scroll down a little bit more, it should be two from the right.
Oh, right here.
See? And it says skip to 320.
320.
So this video almost made me move out of my apartment. So you're gonna see a light appear at the right. I'm not home, so you're gonna see a light appear. You're gonna see a tiny shadow person run out of the light behind the couch right here.
What?
And then you see a taller one pop his head out.
Oh
Whoa.
shit!
Yeah.
So what I've noticed is,
and there's no pets in the house.
No.
It looked like it had a hat on.
See what it was, as I saw a figure on this wall in a previous recording, so I moved my camera to try to get where his table is. And yeah, I captured this on camera. It's wild. So I try to replicate that light. There's no way that light, like it looks like a light, a portal opens, you see a little short one run out. But when it gets behind the couch, when it pops its head out, it looks like a human size. So I don't know if that's two different ones or if one changes to the other. But man, when I saw that for the first time,
yeah, I just got goosebumps. Oh, then the light's off.
And then that's it. What's crazy is like it looks at the camera, and this is when I realized they're aware of the camera. And if you notice with a lot of my photos, like the figures and the orbs look directly at the camera when they're going by. So when they're going by for one frame of a second, they show themselves, look at the camera, and for the rest of the video, they're just an orb. It's pretty amazing.
So something just flew from left to right here.
That's probably this has a couple orbs in it as well.
Then this light.
Like
something gets out, goes back here.
You can just see it so clear right there. Like he
it's
says no one's there.
It's aware of the camera.
It's like, oh, there's a camera there. Gotta go back over here.
I have it. So after this one, I put the camera far away up in the corner to record the whole living room. And I caught it trying to run back and forth under my window. And sometimes it would stop under the window and run back where it came from because it's trying not to be recorded. It doesn't know where to go.
Man.
That might be in there. That might be on my page as well. But yeah, that was like the next day. So yeah, that was,
guys,
I almost moved out.
For all our podcast listeners too, you guys come over to YouTube and subscribe to the channel, and remember to hit that thumbs up, and you can see what we're talking about when you go back and watch these videos. You can clearly see a shadow in the bottom corner by his couch. To me, the second shadow, the one you say it's taller, it looks like it has a brimmed hat on, like old school hat.
And it just peeks up and looks at the camera and ducks, and you don't see it again. So they're obviously aware. This is something that only happened once. You'll see an orb, that just passed and went right over me while I was sleeping. Did you guys see that?
It went over, it went over right there.
Yeah.
Boom. And it looks
like
like
a
it's
laser.
Right here.
It goes into the wall or something.
It goes into the wall right here.
But I'm awake. I'm on my phone. Like that's one of the only times.
Yeah, that was moving so fast. It was like a laser. So you can clearly see it's not when it's in front of the TV right there.
Wait,
that's all that is of that video. The rest is just edited versions of that. But,
look at that. If you pause it when it's in front of the TV when it first appears, Chad, you can see. Like go.
Let me go frame by frame.
There you go.
Oh, you can't. It's 5 seconds at a time. All right. Let me slow it down.
There might be a part where it's in slow motion up ahead. A friend of mine made this edit for me.
Oh, okay.
So he has like a zoomed in part in
right there.
Slow motion.
You see how when it transferred from the TV, it never hit that door really back there. A laser will shine right through that fan.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. That's a trip.
That is something crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Man, yeah. Let me see if he.
Yeah, and the only reason like I said, I set up my camera was try to record an abduction taking place. I had
Mm-hmm.
no interest in this stuff. I didn't know
Did
nothing
you get a
about
cramp,
this.
Sonny?
Oh, I just hit my broken elbow. Oh, shit.
Ooh,
Oh no, dude.
The one I broke a year ago. Oh,
Yeah, it
I
looks
just
like a streak
barely
of
touched it.
ectoplasm.
so yeah, pretty much. If if I wanted to record every day while I was living here, I would always get something in the morning. Most of my TV, not my TV, I'm reading screen. Most of the activity was between 5 and like 7 a.m. in the morning. So that's when I would record the most.
I just saw this
All right,
comment in the
Sonny?
chat.
Yeah, I'm fine now. I chipped it, man, and when that chip gets bumped and pops off and moves, it feels like it broke all over again.
Oh yeah, it doesn't
Yeah.
sound good, man.
It's all right.
I was always wondering, like, if there's something you can make to encase a camera that might block any electrical
Mhm.
signals, radio signals, because they know the cameras are there. Do they know because they see them, or do they know because there's a signal that they're picking up? I always wondered that because they know 100%. Everything knows the cameras are there.
Smash
For
that
sure.
like button like Sonny smashes his elbows.
I didn't even smash it. I just barely touched it.
Thanks, Ron. Oh man, yeah, it does hurt when you do that.
Yeah.
So yeah, like what you were saying earlier, I don't remember where you were at. I saw you in a chat room somewhere, and you suggested that it would be cool to have a box or something that you could put a camera in that would block signals because.
Oh, that was Ron's channel.
Oh, on Ron's channel.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you feel like they can see and they can tell when it's recording them. But I was wondering too, like if you're projecting an infrared, an infrared light beam out there, I don't know if that would get through that. Well, it would get through the box, but I don't know if they would pick that up as like that's a signal coming towards me that's recording me, or if they just don't know what that is, or.
Because I think it's strange how some might be on screen for only 2 frames, showing their face, but for that 2 frames, they look directly at the camera. So in that 2 frames, they're passing through my living room in that fraction of a second. They have to be aware to turn and look at the camera while they're going by. That's how I look at it. So just the more I look into it, the more questions, obviously.
Right. While we're talking about orbs, I'll pull this video up too because I was watching this one earlier and it was very interesting. People can dismiss these as being bugs or whatever, but later in this video,
if you look to the right of my couch, there's like a black cylinder. That's actually a HEPA filter that I used to run in that room 24/7 to get all the dust and pollen and odor out of the room. So this is a filtered room being recorded right now.
Right. Wow. Look at these
that's
things.
Not
these
dust,
are massive.
That's pretty impressive.
I would say this is one of the more active videos.
You didn't slow this down, right? This is normal speed we're watching.
This is normal, yeah.
Chad, you don't have it slowed down still,
Nope.
right?
Okay. Nope. Yeah, you can watch the timestamp in the bottom. It's going second by second. So it's this is full speed.
So eventually, the more and more I looked at these videos is when I started finding the faces and the figures and all that kind of stuff in it. And it's a lot of activity.
Yeah, it is.
And you can see it's 5:16 in the morning, which is within that 5 a.m. to 7 a.m. window. This will not happen any other time in the day ever. Never, ever. So I looked through so much footage, I was able to whittle it down to the 2-hour window to record every day.
Right. These window AC units also have a filter, if I'm not mistaken. Right in the front is usually a intake filter. So this room's like super filtered.
The outside air from those air conditioners, Chad, does not blow back through. That don't happen usually.
Right, it's all just like internal.
Air to seep through there. Yeah, but it's Yeah, you're not going to ever get dust out of one of those things. Not
Mhm.
like this. This isn't dust anyway. Dust does not move like that.
Bobby's asking if you know much about the location.
I tried to Google it at the time I lived there, and I couldn't find anything. I didn't look too hard. I probably spent a half hour, but I kept hitting websites where I had to pay for information or something. But,
I have a video where I'm walking through an old building, and there's dust blowing through, and you can see the dust move with the wind. And it looks like that, but you can tell it's dust because it's moving exactly with the wind. And in that video, those things are moving at different speeds. Some are moving fast, some's going slow. That is strange, man.
What's crazy moving. Is how it happened too. Is because that first week of recording, I didn't get anything, and then I got just one orb one night, just one. That's all it was. The next night it was like 3, then it was 5, then it was like 20, then it was 50. Then I started seeing beings. You know that video you just saw? I think it's a 40-minute video of the whole thing. I think there's like 700 orbs that were counted.
Man, it's insane.
Yeah.
This is a different angle.
Yeah, different angle, different day. As you can see, it's also 5 in the morning again. That's when I used to go to work.
Is this camera that's over here what we were just watching before?
No, I really don't use that camera. It's a shitty camcorder.
Oh, okay.
It has IR, but I never picked up anything with it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, sometimes I'll set it up just for extra camera. But if you look over to the left, that light, that is another security camera. You know,
okay.
Right now, this room is pitch dark. You know, got the IR on.
Okay.
So that's the other IR reflecting, you know, on the left side. Yeah.
Man, I just want to. I know that this is like super obvious, and everyone should probably know this, but I want to point that out, that this room is pitch black to the human visual spectrum. So this is just showing you how much. I mean, this is just a small glimpse of something that that we can't see on a daily basis with just our normal vision, and this is what you can see just with a little bit of infrared light being projected into a room. So if I'm trying to get my point across here, like there's so much going on around us all the time that we cannot see with our eyes. Like we're only, if the whole world is broadcasting on an FM signal, it's like we have an AM signal transceiver, and we just don't have the ability to pick up all these other signals. So like this is just an example of what you can see with just a little bit more of a spectrum, of a visual spectrum.
All I did was buy a $35 camera on Amazon and turn it on. You know, the only thing I had to do was actually dig through the videos and look for the stuff. The rest was just plug and play and walk away, you know.
That's sweet.
And so you don't need expensive equipment or anything crazy to record stuff like this, you know.
Right. It would be cool to get a $7,000 camera in your possession, though, because, you know.
When I move to my next place, it's going to be like just a straight up lab. There should be cameras and shit everywhere. I'm going to completely, the whole place is getting rigged with mics and paranormal stuff. Because, where I'm living right now, I'm not able to go that in depth with it. But once I'm back out on my own, I'm going all in.
Sweet, man.
Because I know it's there. You know, it's like, it's almost like I can't stop now because I'm always going to wonder what's there that I can't see. Because now I know something's going on around me that I can't see. Inside and outside. Like,
yeah.
It's like it's almost like I can never quit now. I'm like, I'm in too deep.
I think that's the case with a lot of people in this community. Once you see something and you know that something exists, and you know that you weren't sleeping or hallucinating when you saw it, you know it's out there. It's like you're going to live the rest of your life trying to figure out what that was, or talk to people that do know what it is, or, you know, that have seen the same thing.
That's another thing I want to say too. Like, you know, people question, you know, experiences. Sometimes they sound crazy, but like, if anyone has an experience before, you know, it's real. What's going on in that moment? Like you pretty much already canceled everything rational out the window in split seconds. You know, you're just like you're in it. You know, so usually it's not mistaken for a dream or something like that. Yeah.
Right. What about anything else? All the cryptids and stuff. You've been interested in those, or is it just UFOs that you've been, or like paranormal that you've been interested in?
I don't know, like I'm not really interested in it to be
Yeah,
honest.
it might be one of
I
those
like
things. Like
following
if
I
you
like
saw
following the
one.
people on YouTube and stuff like that, like the community. I like interacting, meeting new people, sharing my
Hmm.
stuff. That part's fun, but as far as like actually doing a research, that's something I don't do. I kind of try to keep my blinders up and concentrate on what I'm doing with my own stuff, you know.
That makes
And
sense.
also, I have a hard time trying to figure out what's BS or not, so I don't even bother anymore. You
Yeah,
know,
that's true.
I get my info from you guys and other channels like this. Is how I stay in the loop. But yeah, I don't go digging around.
Right on. Makes sense. Yeah, I do the same thing, man. I try to get my information from the most credible sources and try not to soak up too much of the BS, you know?
Hey, John, what do you think we're looking at when we see those orbs flying around in your dark, pitch black room? What is it?
That's a good question. I think they're a type of vehicle or form of transportation. And I say that because in a lot of my footage, I see multiple faces or multiple beings in one orb. So I try to think, why would there be 6 faces in one orb? They had to have come from somewhere together, right? And they have to be going somewhere else together if they're all inside of one orb. That's how I kind of look at it, just judging off my footage. So I feel like it's even with like the alien beings I see in the orbs. I think it's just it's like a means of transportation almost.
And how do you feel about that, knowing that, that's happening around you?
Uh, it's scary at first, but once I knew it was there and knew what I was looking at, I knew I was onto something.
And
And then,
have you tried to reach out and communicate with them?
What's up, man?
not really, not really. I don't like. To me, it looks like I could
Here, you want this?
instigate something possibly. I kind of like how I just sit back and just observe.
Okay.
I feel like I'm dealing with some spirits and stuff as well. Like I'm really big into not, you know, whacking the hornet's nest.
Do you think there's a fine line between what people consider extraterrestrials, aliens, and spirit or ghosts? Do you think that they could possibly be the same or connected, or what do you think there?
I think they're all separate. I think they're all their own thing, but I think they move around in the same space, if that makes sense. Like how I record everything in infrared, like I see multiple types of stuff in these orbs. So I'm assuming they're maneuvering in the same space, but not all the same thing. And possibly not even aware of each other. With all those orbs flying around, maybe they're not even aware there's other ones going through. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
But,
So do you think, John, that what we're looking at could possibly be souls that have left the earth and are traveling at different frequencies than we are?
I think some of them are.
Or different, or some people use the word multi-dimension or ultra-dimensional.
Yeah, I think it's definitely possible.
Mm-hmm.
For sure.
Do you think some people theorize that there are portals of different energy levels that these entities can bounce back and forth in and out very easily once they realize where the energy sources are at?
I think that makes sense. Because a lot of stuff I see kind of pops in and pops out. Like it's almost skipping through.
You see it for a second and then it's gone.
Mm-hmm. It just appears out of nowhere and just disappears into thin air.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see if I can find that video that Bledsoe had on his Instagram, because I think John would find it very interesting. I think
we also have another video we haven't uploaded to here yet. We have it on one of the other.
You're talking about the video of the orb from the alien from the orb?
Alien from the flash of light.
The flash of light, yeah.
We have another video that we don't have loaded on this channel yet, I don't think, of an orb that appears. It's actually on my son-in-law's porch. His mom just passed away the day before, and it sets off the camera, their porch camera, the doorbell camera, or whatever it is. And you just see this thing like up in the corner. It appears and then it floats down in the camera and moves around, and then it goes off to the bottom of the corner of the porch and disappears. So orbs, I've seen them. I've seen them on camera like that, and I seen one orb my entire life that I thought was a bubble, like a soap bubble.
And where is that video, Sonny?
I don't know if we
I've
removed
been dying to see it again.
I don't want to jump in StreamYard and end up kicking us off, but
I feel like maybe I hope it wasn't on your old phone.
oh no.
Okay.
It's I probably have it on this phone. I can resend it if we have to.
So this one right here was taken on the Bledsoe's property. They had native elders that were there chanting and doing a ceremony there on their property. And as a result of some of their practicing that they were doing, they noticed orbs flying around, and this orb right here materialized into a being out of the orb. Where is it?
How do you feel about those guys?
Hold on, bro. Let me show you.
Oh, I got one. Fine.
Right
Boom. One frame.
So you got
Can
the
you go back a
orb.
frame? What's he recording? Is that just at the sky?
No, this is
This is ground level. This is you're right in front of you.
Yep.
No, I mean, where is he recording?
Oh no, I mean he's like holding his phone. He's not looking up at the sky like that. He's just holding it straight like this.
So there's the orb.
It's like it's standing with him.
Yeah, I think she's trying to record that light, and then that flashes.
I was just wondering because you know, the sides of it look like they're pretty straight. You know what I'm saying? I was just wondering what would cause that.
We think that to us it looks like a half a. It's a half a.
There's a flash and then it goes away. Then the orb, and then it returns.
I don't know.
Yeah.
About that.
Pretty creepy.
I think they pretty much froze the screen there.
Yeah.
Yeah, to me
I know,
it just looks like a half a being.
No, I'm saying like it looks like it's actually like cut like on the computer, like spliced. How perfect those lines are. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not sure. I don't know.
Oh,
That's
I think
just my
that's just the
opinion.
Yeah, on the left-hand side, that's just the
Yes.
outside frame of the camera of the recording. Because this is an Instagram video, so it was taken portrait instead of
That's
horizontal.
what I was asking. Okay, I got you. Never mind then.
Yeah, I think I remember hearing the testimony about this, that they were surprised that they were able to capture it because of how fast it flashed and then left them.
During a
They
Native
only
American
hang around
singing.
for a frame. They only hang around for a frame. They don't stay around too long.
I wonder if that's because they're living so much faster and we're just on a slower spectrum or something.
But what blows my mind is even though they're flying by so fast and only visible for one frame, my camera, my $35 camera, can still pick up a clear face while they're moving by that fast. To me, that's the crazy part. You think there'd be like motion blur or something, but there never is. It's just like a straight up face.
Did you want to bring up another one, Chad?
Yeah, I was going to bring this one up.
Okay.
So this is out in their yard. They're also walking, or not this yard. This is out by the river where they actually had a sighting by the Cape Fear River, and they were walking. And this being right here that you see, this like black shadow that you see, was not there. Like they're not. That wasn't in, like standing in front of them while they were walking. It showed up after they took the video.
Ryan Bledsoe. He shows me
Oh, it has audio.
this is a real life photo of a shadow entity.
Because the girl's
Today,
making
I
a
visited the
documentary.
exact location where this photo was taken. Meet Ryan Bledsoe. He shows me where his father and 2 friends took that photo in his grandmother's backyard.
And here is where that entity was, the notorious shadow entity photo that was shared by Tom DeLonge personally. That occurred right here in these woods.
When they were walking in the backyard, the entity wasn't there, but it wasn't until after, when they checked the photo, the entity appeared. An orb also showed up in the photo, and what looks like hands seemed to be coming outside of it. Ryan shows me another spot where an entity was on his old property.
You see the end of the yard, those tall bushes? Those are blueberry bushes. So if you look at the blueberry bushes and then go straight left into the really deep...
They got a lot of animals. There's a lot of animals in that yard. But yeah, that's just more evidence. There's definitely something going on, man.
Yeah, and then there's some people that haven't got to see anything. It's Chad. Poor Chad hasn't. And then like I always tell people I haven't seen that much. The other day I had named it all off, and then I was like, holy hell, that's a lot of stuff to see. Like I didn't ever think I was one of those people that get to see things, but now I feel like I am when I talk to people that have never seen anything.
Yeah, it's pretty nuts.
Yeah, I was just telling Jake that when I was driving home. Haven't seen anything yet.
It's coming, man.
I mean, do you want to? I kind of assume you do,
right? Yeah, I mean, I don't want to just go out there and ask for it, but it would be cool to just be hanging out outside, looking at the stars and see something that I couldn't explain.
Do you have any cameras set up at your place? That's a good place to start. Just buy a little tiny camera and just start there.
Yeah, I should start there. I just put one up here in the studio.
Everywhere I've lived, there's been something. It's never the same either.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have the picture on here, Chad, of that satellite that was entering the atmosphere that you took a picture of? You don't, huh? I don't see it.
No, I'd have to look.
Yeah, it's not on here. Yeah, he took a picture one night. He was out late and took a picture of something. And the same time he did that, I was fishing. I was out fishing with my cousin, night fishing. I seen the same thing. It's entering the atmosphere, and I was out at the trucks walking back to our fishing spot. When I got back there, I got my phone out, and I was going to get on our messenger thing. And when I opened the messenger up, there was already a picture of what I seen, and I was like, I didn't post that picture yet. I didn't do anything yet, and it was the same thing I was looking at. So I open it, and it's Chad. Chad's seen what I seen, and he's in Michigan, and I'm in California. And we seen the exact same thing at the exact same time. And it still blows me away that we were able to see that entering the atmosphere from that distance. I don't know. How many miles are you from me, Chad? 3,000? Something like that?
Yeah, I don't know, man, but it was, this is the SpaceX rocket. I actually got to see this. I think it's the first and the second stage separation. Or no, that can't be it. It had to have been the second stage and the nose cone separation. So that's basically what I saw here. It was the nose cone separating and falling back, and this circle is like a plume of gases and stuff that came off the burner after it shut off. So yeah, I took this picture and then sent it to Sonny, and he's like, "Yeah, I just saw that."
That's pretty cool.
It's very, very cool.
So did you guys know what it was when you saw it?
No, it was scary at first because I didn't know what it was.
I was about to say, if you didn't know what that was, that would look pretty creepy.
It did.
It looked like something coming out of a portal or something.
It looked like something came out of that hole. That's exactly what it looked like.
Yep.
It didn't look like that all the time. It looked like something came out of that hole.
I'm sure it's on UFO channel somewhere.
Oh yeah, I'm sure the next morning people were freaking out about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty cool that you can see stuff like that at the same time as somebody else.
Yeah, definitely.
That proves Big Willie's flat Earth theory.
Oh God, here we go with Big Willie's flat Earth theory.
Maybe we'll get him in here a little later, and he can.
I believed that for like 2 hours one day.
2 hours?
I was like binge watching on YouTube like conspiracy videos, and they convinced me for like 2 hours.
Yeah, don't listen to Jamie for too long. She'll have you convinced that birds are fake.
I saw a documentary about that. That was the best documentary I've ever seen. It was hilarious.
The birds?
Yeah.
Birds being drones?
Government drones, yeah.
I know she doesn't actually believe that, but it's funny every time she brings it up. She's like, yeah, birds aren't real. Yeah, Posky's right too. Yeah, see, Posky?
Yeah.
Birds are drones.
We're asking people, like, do you ever see a baby pigeon? He's like, you haven't, because they're all drones.
You ever see birds sitting on top of the power lines? Yep, they're recharging. See, it's starting to make more sense now.
Yeah, that's not bird shit. They're leaking battery acid out on your car.
Yep. Birds are drones. Yeah, man.
So
What else do you want to talk about, Sonny? We're an hour in.
I know. You comfortable with staying, right, John? You got more time.
I got all the time. Let's hang out as long as you guys want.
All
Right
right.
on, dude. Well, that wraps up the main interview portion of the show, if you want to call it that.
Yes, it does. You did good, man. You're
Now
awesome.
we're just partying.
Good time.
That's right. Now we're going to have a good time.
Oh, now we're going to have a good time.
That's right. Now we're going to have a good time.
Yeah, Jamie,
hey,
recharging drones.
We're probably going to still go a little longer, though, with questions because I probably got more.
Yeah, that's fine. Throw
Since
some music on.
those dots appeared on you, you said 2001. I mean 2021.
Mhm.
How long did that take to go away? Was it like? Do you think maybe like a spider bite length of time, or did it heal fast? No, it didn't heal fast. That's a long time.
There's 1 week where I got 3 different marks on the same knee in 1 week. And I'll look at my knee, and like one would be scarred, like starting to scar, and ones were like visible, and other ones were like fresh, like all in the same area. So I could like pull up, my shorts and look at my knee and see marks from 3 different days. I don't have scarring, but it's a lot of discoloring of the skin and kind of like a couple of top layers of the flesh are missing, like a little bit of an indentation, I guess.
I heard a story before, one of the worst ones I heard for implants and stuff. Like when I see holes like that, I think implants, and I'll ask people, do you try to put a magnet to that and see if it sticks? But I think the worst implant story I heard was a lady. I don't know if it was on here, Chad. We might have been on one of our channels, or I just heard it on another somewhere else. I don't know, but she said she was blowing her nose. It felt plugged up for a few days, like she had allergies or something, was the way she explains it. And she's in her bathroom and she's blowing her nose, and she looks in the toilet paper or whatever she's using. It's like a piece of metal in there, and as she's looking at it, it catches on fire. It gets so hot it catches on fire, and she threw it in the toilet.
Man, that wasn't on one of our shows, I don't think. I don't remember that.
Okay, but yeah, that was like, now every time my nose gets plugged up, I'm like, I don't even want to blow it. So I'm gonna come out of there and catch on fire.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Put that fear into me.
Wonder if that has any connection to the what's that called? Spontaneous human combustion.
I don't know.
That's some crazy stuff.
It sounded more like she had a receiver in her nose that got hot when it came out.
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah.
It's not supposed to come out, so it was like a self-destructing. It's like, I'm out of the body.
Yeah, it was some 007 boogers. That's what it was.
Jeez, Jeanette Sanchez is ready to party. You guys see this? She's ready to rock and roll.
She got the right idea.
Yep, You girls in chat room can cut loose now. The interview portion's over. John's been warned, and he wants to stay.
He's been warned.
Show him your boobs, girls. Show him your boobs.
Oh my God. There we go. Oh my God. Yeah, I don't know. Jamie's got the keys still. I didn't take them away from her, so she could pop in at any
Yeah,
moment.
she should be in here.
You just
She's
never
funny.
know.
Have you seen the girls from that one time I was abducted by aliens? Tadiwaba? Okay.
Yeah, I'll be going on their show next month.
Oh man.
Oh,
That's
hell.
awesome. That's fun.
We're gonna break down some footage, hopefully.
They're a lot funner than us sometimes.
Oh yeah. They push the limits a little farther.
Yep.
They've been doing a lot longer than we have, so they're more comfortable with breaking some of the rules.
So guys, oh, she's right there.
Who? Oh yeah, she's right there. She's been in there.
Oh, okay.
Show the meme? What meme? What are you talking about, Jamie? Let me see. Are you talking about this?
I knew
These cream pies.
I've seen that somewhere else. I don't remember where.
She just wanted to put your face in between them butt cheeks.
Was
That's exactly
that
what
on?
Jamie wanted. Yep.
I think that was on some merch, possibly.
Yeah.
I know I saw the Chad Botcher briefs.
Merch idea. This is another merch idea. We're thinking about putting on a t-shirt.
That's hilarious. You gotta do that one. 100%.
The ET picture.
Yeah, that's perfect. Everyone's face too. Yeah, that's perfect.
Oh hell, she's backstage. You never know what's gonna happen now.
Oh no. Get in here, woman.
She's like, don't bring me up. Chad Smith as Stephen Greer. Very nice. She just wanted to come up and turn it on.
I'll be back in 1 second. Sorry.
All right, no problem, man.
Shithead. She just came in to put him between the butt cheeks again and then left.
She's probably just chilling on her couch watching us on the TV.
I think Friday night might be her date night.
Well, I mean, what's a better date night than watching Chop Shop? You know?
Her man don't want to watch us.
I got a button over here that turns us into UFO Garage.
Does it? UFO Garage.
Let me see. We go and take this off, and then we just go over here to page, what is it, page 3, and all of a sudden... Welcome back, UFO Garage. Got the fart in there.
I'm gonna go drop the link in them boys.
What kind of work you got going on in the garage?
Me?
Yeah. What kind of work did you have going on?
I put that
You putting a
new rear end back in the truck.
Yeah.
Changed the pinion gear bearings. When the pinion gear bearings go out, it makes the whole truck howl through the whole truck. The driveline works like a stethoscope, like a doctor's.
Oh,
is that right?
You hear the humming? Yeah, stethoscope. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you get a real bad humming. I remember on the way home, Papa Willie was with me. He goes, dude, we ain't gonna make it. I sped up and it got louder. I go, oh man, we're gonna die for sure.
We're gonna die for sure.
I told him, I know what it is, cuz don't worry, it'll be all right. But yeah, by the time we got home, it was almost not all right. It was that loud. It was gonna lock up.
What's up, Bree? Hope you're feeling better in bed.
All brand new again. Hey, I'm gonna go drop the link and them boys.
You better.
Anybody wants to come up, Ben? I see you on there. Big Willie. You guys
Big
wanna jump
Willie.
on?
Come on, man.
Right now.
We need Big Willie to give us an update on what's been going on.
Yeah, I ain't heard from him in a minute.
He's been so busy.
I know what's going on with Ben. I seen his truck.
Dude, I wonder if is Ben gonna share with everyone that truck that he bought
He shared a video of it. I was watching it.
on Facebook? Does the public know about that truck?
Them boys. I don't know. I know about it. That is awesome, man.
Posky wants to come inside.
Pasky? Come inside, Pasky?
Rodney Posky.
I'm not that kind of boy there, Pasky.
You got the wrong dude. You got the wrong guy. Posky, you want to come up? What are you going to talk about? You want to talk about your
Are you gaming?
Your Twitch game? You want to talk about your Twitch channel?
Hey, like I said, I went over there to Posky's channel and make fun of him one time, and I stayed for like 2 hours, dude. It was so good, I couldn't stop watching it. I was like, son of a bitch. I came in here to tease it, now I'm hooked.
That's what's scary about Twitch. It's like you make fun of people for watching it, and then you start watching it, and you're like,
Yep. I thought, how the hell could you watch somebody play a video game? But no, it's fun. Watching him and his buddies do it, it's a good time.
Never been
Hey,
on
Phil.
Twitch. Never
Ladies
checked
and
it out.
gentlemen, Phil. Whoa, you have a fan running, Phil.
No, can you hear it?
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Oh, it's fine. It just sounds like our channel's turbocharged. It'll be
It
all
sounds
right.
like we're taking off. Getting ready to take off,
Any
ladies and gentlemen. To be honest with you, no.
No. Give me
It
a
does
second.
sound like a rocket ship.
It's fine, man. Really.
It's all good.
Who? I forget his name now. Who's the guy that's got his own coffee pot that runs through the thing and he mixes his coffee with Coke?
Oh, is that Sunsaver?
No, it ain't Sunsaver. I don't think that's Sunsaver. The guy with the loud fan. Maybe it is Sunsaver.
I get Sunsaver and another guy mixed up. Sunsaver
What's his name?
and
His coffee?
dude, this guy.
Coca-Cola and coffee. And you know, he told us that a long time ago, and now they sell Coca-Cola and coffee together.
Yeah,
They
I
sure
had it. I
do.
thought it was kind of nasty. I thought you meant like coffee and with cocaine. That's what I was like. What the
Oh,
heck did you just
no.
say?
Jeez,
I
that'll
thought
wake
you
your
were
ass up.
drinking that kind of coffee.
Maybe that was him buzzing, not a fan. Maybe I misunderstood.
I think that's how Spooky gets his day started.
Damn straight.
The breakfast of champions.
Breakfast of
Coffee and booger
champions.
sugar.
Holy moly, that'll wake your ass up.
Hey, that's who we need. We need Chris to come in too. We need Kashi, Chris, and Ren, and Bree's here, and Lizzie's here.
Hey, Sonny, how's the signal tonight on my end? Pretty good? Still?
Fine to me? Yeah. Why? What's up?
Today I'm going through NordVPN, our new partner, for the first time.
Oh, it's awesome, man.
I'm running through some other server somewhere. Hey, Phil.
What's up, guys?
What's up, man?
What's up, Phil?
Hey, is that better?
Yep.
Yeah, it does sound a little bit better. I'm wondering if you're using... It almost sounds like the webcam mic is selected instead of your mic in front of you.
All right, give me 1 sec. I'm gonna mute.
I wonder if that's what it is.
I've done that so
You
many
just
times.
bump it. Just bump it. You can-
Oh, yeah, that would make it. That would...
Bump it.
Rum and Coke. Spooky is rum and Coke and cocaine. Jeez. Good Lord. I don't know if I
That's
can
what-
visit over there.
Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
30 minutes away from the party mode, Spooky.
Party mode Spooky. Cassie, thanks for, we got 39 likes tonight.
It's awesome.
And everybody go over and check out Cassie's channel because she does a pre-show. She does a Paranormal Chop Shop show every... sorry, Sonny, that didn't sound good, did it?
No, that wasn't it. It's just I was looking at Dogface Boy's conversation with Crowley, and I was trying to figure out what they're talking
Jeez.
Here we
We
go.
might be here all day if we try to figure out what they're talking about.
about. Your nipples are in clamps.
Good Jesus.
Did you lose the key, Crowley? You need help?
Oh, there's Akashi Chris in chat. What's up, Akashi Chris?
Yeah, that's what we need to get her a link.
Okay, I can get her a link.
Chris, come here and make us laugh. Bring us some jokes.
Oh no. I opened up Final Cut Pro. It's probably going to crash the computer.
Oh, great.
All right, here, Akashi Chris has the
How's it going, John?
link. Hey, what's up, John Music? Good to see you, man.
Where's this music coming from?
I'm playing this off the Rodecaster Pro over here.
Oh, I like
And I
it.
get-
I just didn't know where it was coming from.
Thanks. Yeah, I get the music from Epidemic Sound, so it's all licensed for us to use it on the channel.
Awesome.
Not getting copyrighted.
Ren, you got a new rock or crystal you want to show off? I'll drop you a link too.
Ooh, I got some new crystals. Look
Do
at
you?
this. Look at that sumbitch. Clear quartz. I think it's called clear quartz.
I've been looking into moldavite recently.
And what?
Moldavite?
Moldavite.
Yeah.
What is it?
It's that like what is it? I think it's a gem that's created by the impact of like a meteor impact. Comes from
Whoa.
maybe Russia. I might be misspeaking, but I think Russia. Somewhere where the meteor crashed. They're like, it's like a green crystal looking type thing. Supposedly has like energy properties.
It looks
don't
like
know.
it would have energy properties.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
It's glowing.
So they say you can wear it like as a necklace, like a charm, and you know.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I was also told that the crystals won't have any energy to them unless you believe it. Like unless you, how's that go? It won't resonate with you unless you believe that it does it. So like if if you hand it to somebody that doesn't believe in that kind of stuff, it's not going to do anything for them. But somebody that believes in that kind of stuff, right?
Yeah.
Yep, it's a mutual connection.
I always want to get something like that. I always wondered what effect it would have on me. Dude, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, that one isn't. I like that amethyst stuff.
So boring on the outside, and then you dig into it. You're like, whoa, there's a whole world going on in there.
That's right. It's a dinosaur egg.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
That's what it looks like, yeah. So what's up, Phil, man? What are you up to?
Oh, not a lot, man. I don't have to work tomorrow, so I can hang out for a little while.
Oh, sweet.
Nice.
Yeah. I still got to get up in the morning and drive for a couple hours and take my kid to college. But other than that, I'm good.
Oh, nice.
So.
I never asked you, what kind of sky do you have out there? Is it pretty dark, or do you have a lot of light pollution?
Where I live at right now, no, there's not a lot. The only light pollution is this bright-ass LED yard light that the electric company installed. Jacks my night vision all up.
That's why they make BB guns. Just saying. I don't know what happened. Micrometeorite hit that sumbitch last night.
Yep. Now, if I get in the right spot, you can even see some of the Milky Way. It's pretty.
Oh, sweet.
It's pretty dark. So.
I've had my phone for 2 years, and it was just a couple weeks ago. Somebody was like, "Oh, you've got the Pixel? I didn't know you had that. That's one of the phones that does the long exposure, like 5-minute exposure shots." And I'm like,
yeah.
No, mine only does like 10-second exposures. And he's like, no, if you put it on a tripod and it senses that it hasn't moved in like 10 seconds, it'll go into a different mode. Instead of showing a moon, it'll show stars. And then you click that, and then you just let it sit there and do its thing for 5 minutes.
Oh, that's cool.
That's pretty cool.
So on a 2-year-old phone, I was getting pictures like this. Like I was just laying it on my tailgate.
Wow.
With the camera facing up and just walking away from it for a little while.
Yeah, that's cool.
That's a pretty cool picture.
Isn't that nuts for an older phone? Yeah.
Well, for almost anything, really, that's pretty clear.
That's
so
a lot
too.
of damn stars.
I thought so too, man. I was like, geez.
It's almost like Kepler.
But we're definitely the only life in this universe, though.
Yeah, okay. But yeah, I mean, that goes back to what John was saying earlier. Once you know that something's out there and you have the ability to take pictures of it, you just want to keep doing it. So now, once I kind of caught the bug, now I want to get into astrophotography.
Yeah, I want to get a good.
Pretty cool.
I want to get a good telescope. I think that'd be kind of cool.
Yeah, me too. It'd be awesome to look at the moon through a telescope. I think that'd be pretty fun.
I didn't even see this before. I just now saw it when I was looking through here. But look at this shot. This is like it takes a time lapse as it's taking its 5-minute exposure. And I must have caught an airplane or something.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, maybe there's 2 airplanes. There's one that comes in right here, and then one comes in right here.
Hey, I didn't tell you guys. This was it last week? Week before last, I believe. I had ridden over to a cemetery nearby to visit my brother's grave. It was his birthday, and we had clouds rolling in on the west. It was just almost sunset, you know. And I saw a plane, you know, which is obviously not uncommon, you know, but it was going from south to north, and right behind it was like a light. It just sat there. And then just poof, it was gone. I mean, it wasn't dark yet. I mean, you weren't able to see stars or nothing. And I didn't think to pull my camera out to take a picture of it. But yeah, I don't know what the hell it was.
It was just instantly gone, or did it phase out?
It was just gone. Yeah, I don't know. It was kind of cool.
Somebody just showed me a video the other day of a light that came into a frame, and then it like flickered out. It was just like flickered and phased out, and it was gone. Like, well, that doesn't seem normal.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's definitely some weird stuff going on that we just can't explain. I think it's It's probably interesting from their point of view too, because they're like, these humans think that they are so smart. They got these high tech cameras. They think they're all high tech.
Yeah.
It's probably comical for them.
I imagine. Willie, I told a little story in the chat earlier. I don't know if you guys saw it or not. It's when you were showing the pictures of the orb. I think it was Spooky that was showing it. And towards the end of it, like there was smoke on the side of it. I told it in the chat, and Willie wants me to tell it here, but several years ago, now, I mean, it was after my dad passed away, and my brother had his, or my dad's old cement mixer. My dad was a carpenter, and he was building a barn. He had the Amish guys come in and build a barn.
Mm-hmm.
And my brother was setting up on his hill. He's got 30 acres. And he was setting up in his pasture, kind of taking a picture of everything. And he caught a picture. It looked like a plume of smoke going up into the sky, right down to the cement mixer. But there was no fire or anything. It was kind of crazy looking. So
Yeah, that's strange.
I'll
Yeah.
have to see if you can send me the picture sometime and show you guys.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's all kinds of crazy stuff that happens.
Yeah, definitely.
Spooky, how come you said that you were... What needed to happen for you to go into party mode?
Oh, it's just the time of the night here at the house. See the light behind the door, underneath the door?
Yeah.
As soon as that light turns out, it's party time.
I didn't know that, man. I'll have to keep an eye on that.
Yeah, man, come on. Where you been? So I was trying to show you earlier before I got rudely interrupted
Jeez.
the big news. Didn't you guys hear about the biggest news in ufology today? It came out, right? Yeah, I mean, the whole friggin' UFO world is talking about it, right?
Oh, that.
Yeah.
Isn't that just a line drawing?
Yes, now you're talking. This is from the 90s, right? Everybody knows about it. It's Calvin or whatever they call it.
Yeah.
Calvin UFO,
Calvin
right? It was just a
photo
drawing,
release.
right?
Right.
Okay, so the big news today in the ufology world is that we actually got the real picture. They say it's the best UFO picture. Why is this not showing up on the screen?
You have to share the one that's popped up.
Damn.
Are they
say
saying it's
this
the
is
best UFO picture ever created, Spooky?
Thank you. Yes, you got it.
It's the best picture that AI has ever created.
That's right.
Oh man, this was leaked.
Oh. Oh.
There's the craft and the plane that was in the drawing.
Whoa, that's cool.
So the
Yeah,
world's
the
world's
UFO
going crazy about it because I think this is only one of 6 that's supposed to be out there.
Huh.
Man, that is cool.
And
I could
that's
zoom
like,
in more.
That's like the old description of the UFOs people used to see, the round cylinder-shaped disc, or not cylinders, but the round disc-shaped.
Mm-hmm.
UFO Twitter basically didn't talk about anything except for this today.
Huh.
Diamond-shaped craft and a Harrier jet. Oh, so that's that Harrier aircraft.
Oh, they think it's diamond-shaped? See, I think that's just an old...
Just a
I
good
don't
old
know,
classic
Yeah,
saucer shape.
yeah.
It does seem to have those points. But it does look oddly similar to the one that was in the Fravor video, or one of the videos that came out in that time frame, where when it goes to move, it like turns this way and then moves.
I would sure like to see that. Like, I've been there, so
Oh,
I would
we have
know
a
the size difference between that and that plane.
We have a
distance
picture.
and size difference.
We have a picture of a disc that our friend took in the sky, and if you turn it upside down and enhance the colors,
Yanza.
remember that one?
No. Oh, hey Bree, how's it going?
I don't know if we're allowed to bring it on
Whose is it?
because it was Josh.
Oh. Oh yeah, we could bring it on. He'd let us. If he was here, he'd say we could.
But
Is it
I
on
don't know
his-
if
I think
I
Ben will
don't
be
know if
joining us here pretty soon too, guys.
Oh, good.
I don't even know if I know how to share it.
What's up, Bree?
Hi, Bree.
Hi,
Hold
Bree.
on, girly.
Lizzie. Then Lizzie.
You know,
The panel is growing.
It is. It's getting bigger.
Let's see if
It
this back.
happens.
I forgot Jamie gave us a couple different backgrounds we could use. The boys. That one matches my shirt.
Sure does.
Oh, I see Spooky backstage pulling up some. You pulling something up there, Spooky?
Pulling up some magic.
What you got going on, Spooky?
Uh-oh.
Oh,
John, I had a couple questions for you about some of your experiences,
Yeah.
if you don't mind.
oh, not at all.
You described a lot of your experiences when you were younger. We saw the videos were pretty amazing. That honestly, I did kind of get a little goosebumpy when the shadow thing peeked around the couch. That was kind of creepy. But if it wasn't for your IR cameras and stuff like that, do you notice anything like today in your house, or recently, I should say, or as far as like things moving, sound, stuff like that?
All the time. And it'll usually last a week or two, and it'll stop, and then another month later something new will happen. Will last a week or two.
Is
Like
it
right
around
now,
the full moon cycle?
I'm not sure. I never even looked into that.
Because last night was a
Okay.
full moon.
Well, last night, as far as I know, was a peaceful night. Nothing.
I
bothered
couldn't
me.
sleep worth crap.
A lot of energy
So
going
that
on.
I would say, look, if you track stuff back, look at the dates to see if it'll line up, because a lot of stuff happens during a full moon.
Even if it's not that, it may be just cyclical every 35 days or 40 days, something like that.
Mhm.
That would be something I would look into, because if it seems to, once it shows up, it's there for a week and then it's gone for a month or whatever it is. I would track
just
that.
What's crazy is like I'll have incidents within a couple weeks and it'll never happen again. In fact, it's done with. I'll never have that experience again. And then a couple months later, it'll be something new that I'll deal with for that short period of time. Then that's over with. Nothing repeats. It's pretty wild. So what's been happening recently is I've been waking up by something jumping on my legs while I'm sleeping. Like I feel like hands on my thighs and like my ankles, like something just like will pounce on me. And I sleep on an air mattress, so when it gets on top of me, it pushes me down, and the sides kind of fold up on me. So I'm waking up to like weight on top of me, and every time I open my eyes, there's just like a circle of smoke, like almost in a perfect circle, but just smoke. And that's happened
hey, John.
6-7 times. Yeah,
Recently, just like a
Couple
month ago,
weeks.
month and a half. It's been.
Couple
I was going to tell you, for me, I broke my foot in my sleep, and about 7 years ago, I broke my ankle in my sleep. I broke my foot in my sleep. Like you see a bone sticking out of the top of it. There was a bone broke on the top of my foot. That happened in my sleep. But that was just like I just healed up from that. Like it still hurts a little bit.
I used to wake up with sprained ankles all the time, or get out of bed and I can't walk. Like I'll just be like injured. When I was younger, but I never thought anything of it. There's probably 50 times where I just let something like that kind of just.
When I broke
brush
my
off
ankle,
shoulder.
I went to the doctor. The doctor told me my wife did it to me in my sleep.
That's what I was saying by you did it in your sleep. That's exactly what I was saying. I mean, if
Yeah,
I
he
had
said-
all
he
these
said, "Yeah,
injuries in my
miseried me."
sleep, people would be looking at Gary a little suspiciously.
Yes.
It was funny. Yeah. When this time when I woke up, the same day I woke up in pain, like a lot of pain. Dude, it hurt so bad. She's like, "What's wrong?" I go, "I don't know. Something's wrong with my foot." I got up and looked at it, and there's a bone sticking up out of the top. And she goes, "I didn't do that."
Yeah, that's crazy.
Sonny Carroll wants to know if you sleepwalk.
No. Nope.
All right, there's your answer, Carol.
Not unless I'm up late and get caught doing I wasn't supposed to be doing something. Then maybe I'll use that as an excuse next time. I was sleepwalking.
There's a crow telling on you somewhere. I just heard a crow.
That was me.
Oh,
That was
okay. I was gonna say that's and That's Sonny's crow back there in the background telling on him.
Hey,
The
John,
Yes, you
crow
do,
of
Sleepwalk.
lies.
I haven't seen her in like 3 weeks. I think someone shot her.
Oh my God.
Don't put it out into the universe now.
Hopefully she just died of old age and her kids will be around soon.
So, John, you say
Deanna.
that about every month or so, it's something totally different. Do you think these are different entities or different things? Why do you think it's so different every time?
That's a good question.
It's probably one of those. If you knew the answer, you'd know the answers to the universe. Probably.
The only thing I can think of is that I'm just maybe giving a little taste of everything, because, like, in my mind, if you're able to see a ghost, you think you would see one again. Like, I've never seen one again, only once, but it was so undeniable that there's no questioning it, and that's kind of how every experience is. Like, the shadow people, that's a every couple day thing, no matter where I'm at. That's absolutely nothing. I'm so used to that. It doesn't even faze me anymore. But
wow.
What kind of feeling do you get when you're around them? Do you get? I mean, is it apprehension? Are you scared? Are you nervous? Or is it just one of those things? Because I ask because I've had a lifetime of experiences as well, and anymore it's just like whatever, you know.
Yeah, at first, of course, you're gonna be scared, but usually I would just kind of freeze up. Just totally freeze. And I learned after a while that if you don't move and just keep looking straight, they won't move either. So if you can watch them in your peripheral, as long as you can see them. But the second you move, they're gone. So I kind of learned, if I see one, I just kind of freeze and just totally stop and just try to watch as long as I can. And I've gotten some really good looks, maybe 4 or 5 feet away. They just look at me. It's all they do. They just pop their head out and look at me. Sometimes 1, sometimes 4, sometimes tall, sometimes short.
Yep.
It's pretty amazing, really. But they just look at me. They don't do anything.
I've seen like that as well. There was a house I grew up when I was little that we lived in, and we didn't have air conditioning and all that. This was in the early '80s, and we'd sleep in on the living room floor, just for ventilation or whatever in the summertime. And you could see multiple different size, shapes of shadow people going across the walls. And I mean, we'd sit there and point at them and kind of laugh. I mean, and it was like we weren't there. It was just like a cyclical thing. Just like they would just show up and go across the wall and disappear. And so yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. I seen one here in my room here probably 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, I see them all the time. I could be in my room watching TV. I'll keep my bedroom door open, and just one at a time, they'll just peek in, look, and then peek back. And then a taller one will peek in and look back. And it's almost like there's a crowd out there. It's such a weird feeling. But they just want to look at me.
One nickel a peek.
Yeah, it's like, why don't you pay some bills or something?
That's actually what was going to be my next question is, don't you get frustrated and be like, hey, beat it. This isn't a zoo exhibit. Get out.
Right.
As soon as you move, it disappears, so you don't really have a chance to do anything. But I got to say that one time I saw one in 2010 that looked 100% like the outline of a human. Like the actual hair and the shirt and pants and the shoes. That detailed, but jet black. And it had its hands over my bed, its arms. And I came home from work and looked down the hallway into my bedroom. It was just standing there like this over my bed. And then it turned and looked at me and kind of jumped back like it was startled. And the freaking thing just jumped onto the wall, turned into a shadow, and then came down the hallway towards me as a shadow. It was insane. And it was like in an animated running position, with one arm up, and it just glided down the wall like that. Whoa. It made a mechanical sound. And it got louder as it came towards me. It was insane. It's 4 o'clock in the afternoon. I just got home from work. I couldn't be any more wide awake or sober, or you know what I'm saying? It's daytime, and it's just clear as day. But it looked like the outline of a human. I could see it had hair and clothes on. I only seen that once, but I don't know what the hell it was doing over my bed. But I caught it in the action of doing something. And it looked startled, like it wasn't expecting me to be there. Crazy.
Wow.
Yeah.
Have you ever investigated like some kind of way of like trying to get rid of them, like some kind of protections or anything like that? Or is it just more of a curiosity that you're observing?
I think it's more that I just accepted it at this point. I've been dealing with this for so long. I kind of like just beaten down and gave up. Kind of worrying about it. I'm just now just going along with the ride, and I try to have fun with it by recording and trying to capture evidence of what's going on. And I feel like I got some good stuff recorded. But it's like with this kind of stuff, it's like almost like it's never good enough. It's never that perfect picture everybody wants.
Right. I mean, we just saw the UFO photo there a few minutes ago, and the first thing I did when I looked at it, it's like, well, if it's edge on and it was up in the sky, it would be more this angle. And it's like, that's what people do, is try and figure it out.
It's sad that we have to do that, but really, you need to do that, Enzo. There's a lot of things that people fake out there. I don't think they should do it. I wish they didn't. I mean, it is entertaining. Sometimes they make it funny, but still, they just shouldn't do it because it makes it harder for us to, decipher what's real and what's fake.
I'm a pretty skeptical person. Like, I just don't believe everything I hear, especially when it comes to experiential stories, because there's just so much, BS out there. It's hard to filter. It makes it tough.
The way I've been looking at it, John, is if you believe it, I believe it. Like, if you believe it happened, I might not want to believe it, but as long as you believe it, then I trust what you're saying is true. I gotta give everybody that benefit of the doubt.
Yeah.
I mean, as far as all my footage, I can't say what it is for sure. I'm just showing you guys what I see in the footage. You know what I'm saying? Like, I see faces in these beams of light. I can't say for sure what that is, but
I just did. So if people were watching me, I was shuffling. And so I have a ET Experiencer Oracle deck. And so I was like, well, what's his connection with the ETs? And so I shuffled, and then I got hybrid children.
Oh, wow.
Ooh, that's interesting. I never thought to do
And so
that.
it says you spend time with ET/human children. And so looking at the book, it says hybrid children. This card indicates that you may have had a contact experience where you spend time with hybrid children, you spend time with a hybrid child or hybrid children. Hybrid children are the byproduct of a genetic marriage between human and extraterrestrial DNA. The special children are most often seen while the contactee is aboard a craft, where many of them live and can look to be many shapes and sizes. They may also have a number of different kinds of abilities unique to them. Whether you feel that the hybrid child is yours or having your DNA in any part, those who have met a hybrid child are often filled with an overwhelming sense of love and desire to nurture them. Interesting.
Thank you for doing that, Bree.
It's not anything bad, but it makes you wonder.
For sure, I thought about that before as well. As far as what they do with me, I don't have a clue, but I've heard like the most believable abduction stories I've heard that I believe usually have hybrids involved one way or another. At least the ones I find credible.
The lady that did this Oracle deck, in Vegas, I was actually sitting like a person away from her, and like I realized afterwards or during talking to her, I was like, I have her deck, but she's definitely like an experiencer, like in the camp of helping experiencers. So she's she's awesome.
What was her name, or you can't say her name?
It is Misha Johnson.
Misha Johnson.
Mm-hmm.
She was in Vegas with us?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. She was in Vegas. She was there for the live show, sitting in there. And then when we went out to eat, I was sitting like a person away from her. So it's a small world.
Yep. Yeah. I didn't know. I didn't know that somebody was there that designed one of the decks.
That's pretty cool.
And so that's where it's like I had luck with the deck before meeting her, and then knowing that it's her, I now know that this deck is created by people that have years of experience that people go to for it.
How does that work, Bree? I've never. Are these like tarot cards? I'm not sure. I'm not familiar.
These
with
are oracle cards. I do
Okay.
have tarot cards. They're different.
Okay.
Oracle cards. They come in any amount of numbers, and they have a special meaning to the card, and it comes with the handbook. Versus like tarot deck has a set amount of cards. Meanings for it, so it's a little different, but
Okay.
still a Venn diagram.
Okay. Yeah, I've never heard of them, so I thought I'd ask. So.
The world of cards is pretty cool. A lot of different ones. I was just talking to Cassie. She said that there's a Stranger Things one that she's going to order.
Oh, yeah.
Stranger Things Tarot or Stranger
That's
Things
cool.
Oracle.
I did hear that. That's cool.
You know, before her channel, I didn't know anything about tarot cards or anything whatsoever.
I didn't
Completely
either.
oblivious to it. So I followed her channel because, you know, we set up to come on the show, so I figured I'll follow her and check her out. And now I'm just there all the time. I'm all about it.
It is pretty amazing.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting how it works because, I mean, a lot of the times you can totally relate to whatever card comes out for you. It's like,
And
huh.
I had to stop trying to figure out how it works because I was kind of stuck on that.
Yeah.
Well, like with Anthony, like when we were on that one stream and I did a reading for him, like he said before he saw a UFO, and then I pulled a card and then it said a certain location, and then Enzo busted out his globe and then was like, what direction were you at? And so like it would have aligned to exactly the card that I pulled for him.
I think that was the Lyrians, as I recall.
Yeah, I was gonna say Pleiadians, but that's not. So it's like, it's, you know, when stuff rings true time and time again, it's like I just go with it.
There's a lot of times where I'll get a reading and then the next day I'll get a reading from somebody else on a totally different channel and they both match. It's like, whoa. How do you explain that?
I think that happened with my first one. Gemma, I think, gave me my first reading. And I think I texted, maybe it might have been Big Willie and you, Chad, and asking if you guys had told her anything. Like there was I was like, there's no way she could know all that shit. And then Cass did it after that, and it was almost the same exact thing. And I was like, dude, that's spooky. That's spooky. It's basically the same thing. And Cass didn't see that reading. She didn't.
That's more spooky than Spooky Morales.
That's right.
Yeah. I mean, to be honest, that's what creeps me out when it's so exact. I get freaked out. It just gives me the chills.
That's why I stopped reading for a while, because I started 7 years ago, and then the first few doing it for friends, I freaked myself out, and I got chills because of like how accurate it was, like
oh man,
down to someone transitioning sexes, and it was just crazy stuff. And so for a while I stopped, and then recently I've been picking it up. And so it's like, I still have the gift. I still have the touch. You know,
That's sweet.
But yeah, it does. It scares you when you find a gift or an ability of yours that you haven't really encouraged.
Yes, definitely. I remember the first time I felt like that, like intuition feeling, like the vibrations through your body. But it was so intense I could barely walk. And like I felt like my head was on fire, and like I swear I just seen shadow people everywhere, and I was just like dizzy, and I was scared as shit. Like, I was freaking out. Like there's a content creator I was friends with back then. I actually called him on his phone. Like bypassed everything. Like I was totally freaking out. It was so intense. And this was like 5 hours after I had a reading done. That this lady gave me mind blowing information.
What up?
That was an intense night, but.
How many can we fit in here, Chad?
Ooh, how many can we fit in here?
I don't know how many times I've heard that.
If I had a
I
dollar for
would
every
guess 9 would probably be the max.
I think on StreamYard it's either 10 or 12. I can't remember.
Oh,
It might
really?
be 12 now that we have a pay like the pro one or whatever. But
Hey,
10 for
one more, and we can all sing the Brady Bunch.
The Brady
family
Bunch, yeah.
song. Yep.
This is kind of like that old show Hollywood Squares.
Just ran. That's exactly what I was saying.
Oh, did Ren just say that?
Well, yeah, because you were like, how many more can we fit in here? And I was like, that's what she said. But I whispered it.
Big Willie, it's so cool to see you, man. It's been forever.
Oh, I miss all you guys.
What the hell? Where have you been?
Hey, Ren,
I cut my beard off.
We
Yeah.
met
Got a little
Ren.
tan.
Oh, Enzo.
Oh, I didn't get tan. My children got tan because they got the
Well, no,
eye
you
good.
got. It
Remember that
seems
joke?
like it's working. Like
Yeah.
you've got a little sun. That's the red
It
is
does.
turning into a tan. I think.
It's all blending to freckles. It's one big freckle at this point. That's all that is.
Oh my
It's
God.
just
This is our friend Big Willie. He's one big
That's what I
freckle.
do. Yep.
Oh God.
It's like, oh, the sun's coming up. Oh God. Ah.
Exactly. By the way, good stuff tonight, John. It was nice being able to hear your
Yeah,
story
it was
and
great.
see you all laid out there tonight. And thank you for sharing, because I know it's not easy doing, because we all know the community, right? Sometimes it can be great, sometimes it also kind of sucks.
Yeah.
For sure. Yeah, it takes a lot to share your experiences like that, I'm sure.
You know what's crazy a lot of times is I'll always, not always, but a lot of times have something happen after I do a show. Like, usually I won't go to sleep after I do a show. It's not. It just doesn't let it happen.
I'm also convinced that a lot of experiences, whether they know it or not, are people that have trouble sleeping at night. Like, I think something innately is in our brains that even if you don't know you're being taken and stuff, that like it's something
Could you
in you
sleep
is
when
like,
you know
I
this is
can't
going
sleep.
on?
I'll say that. I only sleep 2 hours at a time. Just 2 hour chunks. Like 2 hours, I'll wake up, 2 hours, wake up every night. I haven't slept a full night in years.
Yeah.
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 Wow.
Oh, thanks, Brown Dwarf. Hide seek champion, baby. Oh, wait, is it backwards? Is it not?
No, it's all right.
No,
good.
it's right on
Are
here.
you guys gonna read it? Oh, okay, good.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
Oh, yeah, man. Jeez, we just got all kinds of people. Welcome to the show, Mr. Ben, UFO Garage.
Ben Hamlin.
What's up, y'all?
What's up, dude?
Hell
going
yeah,
on, Ben?
dude. It's a party. It's a party tonight.
Man,
Benjamin.
I love that truck, man.
Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah, that truck is sexy.
Thanks, bro. Dang.
I like the color. It's super cool. I'm gonna have to show Gary. He's a total car guy. We love vintage, so
Heck yeah. Yeah, the turquoise on cream. Oh my god.
I just like there's car people back in Minneapolis where we're from, and there's someone that has like a Chevy old truck that is that like that color scheme of like that. It's more teal, but it's outlined like pinstriping is the cream. So it's
Hell
just
yeah.
the color combo is just chef's choice.
Dude, right? Yeah.
Chef's choice.
Speaking of
sick.
chef's
Are
choice,
we allowed to brag
Posky
about
over
this?
here.
You ever had the munchies, Posky?
Oh my god, I'm so hungry now.
You ever had the munchies?
No, not me, never.
No, I've had them twice.
Not once, not never.
It was on accident at work.
Twice. On accident at work.
Happened twice at work in one day. Dang
Not
it.
the ideal place to.
What do you guys think of In-N-Out fries? Should they just stop? Should they just
I think they
stop?
fucking suck.
They should stop selling them, right?
That's a strong opinion.
100%.
Strong. Tell us how you really feel.
Gary is from California, and
I mean, the burgers
we
are
live
great.
and we live in Colorado. So about a year or two ago, they started opening them up here, and so he's loved In-N-Out, and he's been talking them up ever since. And so we go and we get it, and I'm like, these fries suck, because he's like all his childhood memories were like going to the In-N-Out and seeing people like punching the fries. They make them there themselves, and I'm like, the fries fucking suck. I'm like,
they make them fresh and they still suck.
The burger,
yeah,
is
they're
good,
supposedly
but
like super fresh.
Fries,
Yeah, the animal fries.
you have to get an animal fried. I have to get it. So I get an animal style burger and an animal style fries just to lubricate it down.
Oh my god. That bad.
Hey, they put it's like Thousand Island is what they put on top of an In-N-Out burger.
Yeah, I love that everyone's special sauce is Thousand
but
Island.
they use nutmeg, and it just fucks it all up for me.
Nutmeg.
There's too much nutmeg in there.
It's too much nut in my mag.
So I don't have an In-N-Out. I don't have an In-N-Out. What does animal style mean?
Oh, you don't know what doggy style is?
That's different from what we're talking about.
Different show.
That's not what we're talking about.
Oh,
that's on mine.
Animal style is when they cover it with grilled onions and cheese and that nasty sauce with nutmeg in it.
Posky's just going through the different.
Why would it? They just do like poutine.
There's animal style fries right here.
That's animal style.
Isn't that just cheese fries?
I'm going doggy style, Posky.
Chili cheese fries.
There's someone outside.
It
looks like a mess.
It's a slice of American cheese that's melted, and I don't like those cheese fries personally.
American cheese.
Like, I like the.
Wait, they put a slice of cheese on top, like deli cheese?
And then it melts because they put
Just
the
like slapped.
You can't do that.
They put the grilled onions over it, and then like it melts it, but then it's like coagulated, like a
Coagulated.
You gotta cook the thick cut paper bacon. Then you gotta chop that up a little bit so it's some flaky pieces with a little jalapeno. And then you get the bacon and jalapeno going with the fried onions.
Dear God.
That's how
Who are you channeling? What is going on?
Why is my desk lifting up right now?
So hungry right now.
Juicy Lucy. That's what you need to know how to get.
You should be the new voice of like Carl's
Aim my
Jr.
camera up.
So do you
I
get
ain't sexing up for Carl's Jr. Come on, didn't they just
Willie's
have
giving
like
me a
Kate
food
Upton
boner.
a couple years ago?
Exactly my point. You're next.
You think I'm Kate Upton?
Yeah, you're the human freckle, dude. You could sell more cheeseburgers than anybody.
Brought to you by the Human Freckle.
So if you get stuff animal style, do you get like a coupon for free angioplasty afterwards or something? Because that just sounds gross. A big slab of Kraft American on there.
Yo,
I don't know what an
Chan?
angioplasty is, but it sounds delicious.
That's
think
the
it's like a
little
heart
balloon
surgery.
that they go put in and expand your arteries.
The clogged arteries.
Right.
Oh my God.
Oh my god. I don't.
Sorry, forgot my audience. Do they give you a free shock off the defibrillator if you eat the whole thing?
I'll take 2 Angie style burgers all the way.
Angioplasty
Animal
special.
style. Take it behind the counter. Do it with what you will.
Cheers, champ.
Dial 911 and wait to hit send. Let me at least finish this plate.
Or do you have a punch card after every plate? And you like sip when you
Yeah,
get
the
it
punch
free?
card is your aorta. It's just
Oh, you know another thing I do, similar to what you were talking about, Brie, with the Juicy Lucy's, right? Okay, so another thing I do. If you put the pepper jack cheese in the middle of the burger, right? Then at the end, I would inject it with a little bit of chipotle sauce and buffalo sauce at the same time. Just to infuse that burger.
I'm going to
Willie.
Big Willie's house. Let's see it later.
Hey, Willie, let's try something real quick,
Yeah,
man.
no, the Juicy Lucy is, they do the grilled onions on top of the burger, but it's a burger, so 2 patties with cheese in the middle, and so when you bite into it, it's like molten lava, and the fries are so good. They're like McDonald's French fries. Oh, I miss home now, just for that.
I'm hungry. You're making me hungry.
I'm starving now.
Cheese oozing out of middle. That's some porn talk up in here,
Cheeseburger on a cosmic plate with cheese oozing out of the middle.
Wait, Chad, how did you get access to this? I requested access to this like months ago, and I still haven't gotten it.
Well, make sure you
How are
check
you
your
not
email
in
because they
it?
just approved me yesterday.
Holy crap! This is amazing. I love it.
This thing is crazy, guys. If you don't know what this is an art generator using AI. Basically, just type in a sentence describing.
I don't
want to
say it sucks, but it sucked a second ago because you said cheeseburger and it gave an orange. Vegans?
No, that's
vegans are ever. I'm just kidding.
No,
still
it's like
thinking.
a dog burger.
Look at that.
Oh, it's doing better. It heard me.
Yeah, it's almost.
It's learning. It's self-aware.
Is that a hot pocket on the? What is that on the right? Is it like a hot pocket on top of a burger? Or?
I think
know,
they
but I want
broiled it. They broiled it just a little bit to give it that crisp.
It looks like an
How
atomic
did we get to
explosion.
this? What are you guys trying to
All right,
do?
all right, Ben. Give me. Guys, just let's make make some art here.
Do a tiny shrimp man cooking a cheeseburger wearing a tank top.
In high heels.
Yeah.
Ooh, nice twist. Because I was say
Yes.
otherwise it's too easy.
HEELS, right?
Yeah.
Heels.
Yeah.
Here we go. Here we go.
Oh,
We're thinking.
I'm so excited.
This artificial intelligence.
Sheba to the
is learning
moon,
so much
baby,
from
to
it.
the moon.
Humbug of this.
All right, let's see what we come
I'm
up
sorry, Dave. I'm afraid I can't.
Maybe it works better with like shorter. Oh, it hasn't done it.
Wait, so somebody, Ben, you're a photographer. That means somebody took that guy and they posed him out there, right? Those are little characters that they posed.
I mean,
pictures.
I don't know how this is done. I don't know how much work would if I were to be given this prompt. It would take hours for me to do. But I think that, dude,
I think that's a habanero.
I walked away for 1 minute and I come back to this.
Shrimp burger.
The guy's eating on a burger.
You've come to the right place.
Look at all that ketchup on the right one.
I know. I'm like, how can it stand up?
Like,
That's a kid's cheeseburger right there. That's what it is.
burger.
All right, who wants to go next? Give me a sentence.
That's Jerry the Waterberry.
Oh man, all I can think of is food stuff.
Let's
I just
do-
want to see a picture
Yeah.
of bacon, jalapenos, and cheese together. Nothing
my
else. Just
God.
bacon, jalapeno, and cheese. I want to see what it gives me off
You
of
could just.
that.
I think you just.
Yeah,
Google
eaten by a
that.
bear.
How do you spell Japolino?
Oh, wait, E, right?
Jalapeno.
No.
We'll use
Yeah, just
Boom.
use that.
so
Yeah.
bacon, jalapeno, and
Cheese.
cheese
Melted.
I'm a
Melted.
big
So
fan
what
of
do
the
you guys
bacon weave myself, and then wrapping stuff in.
Good.
What do you guys type in to get this picture?
Oh, this was this was Ben's creation.
Shrimp,
Some kind of food porn.
barbecue. It was like man in heels,
he's
shrimp
like,
burger.
I already had this picture ready. It's gonna know what to come up with.
So what's that guy doing with the shrimp in the third picture?
Shrimpman. It's Mr. Shrimpman.
Some
teaching him a
things you just
lesson.
don't ask. It's
He's like, you got to pay up.
This is like literal food porn.
He's like, are you threatening me?
What are we playing with right now? What is this?
This is called Dolly 2. So it's a AI. It's oh my lord, have mercy.
That's the money shot.
Oh man.
Oh my god.
Are you happy now, Big Willie?
I got so good.
Dude, I got the email chat. I just
Did
looked
you?
at my yes.
Yes,
Holy
Ben.
Shit.
Okay, so how this works is you get like 85 free credits. Each search counts as 1 credit. It costs 1 credit to do 1 search. So you get like 85 handed to you or 45 or something like that. And then if you run out of them, each month you get an additional 15 allocated to you for free. And if you want more, it's like $15 for 115 searches. So it's pretty reasonable.
And it takes like 2 months for you to get verified and like get an invite.
Mm-hmm.
It's
It surprised me and just see what it comes up with. On
Let's
the
do like Model T Ford in
Dog boy.
the forest.
with a pizza.
Who doesn't love the bush occasionally?
Colt
Dog face
49er.
boy.
With a pizza floating above it.
None of those photos look very good. Well, maybe the last one, like the one.
You know what?
I think-
You
oh,
can
Yeah,
go
but
back to your
it's
home
one of
on
those things that
Whore
doesn't-
Island with that kind of negativity, Ben.
One of those things that
Okay.
doesn't matter what it looks like. When it's in your mouth, it's good.
Oh! That is either the greatest or worst pickup line ever, possibly,
yeah.
right?
How often does that?
That's a
been
flip of the
said? That's-
coin.
I mean, you've convinced me.
Okay, that's not a Model T Ford, but
But that's pretty sweet.
It's in the forest with some pizza, a pizza UFO above it. They even included a pizza
reindeer
slice.
on the right one.
I like that they're really struggling with what a Model T is, though. They rip it consistently on this car. Look, this is the same style vehicle.
Willie, you guys did an episode
And a deer.
about this guy, about
Wait,
the
what?
guy who got lost in the forest and like was abducted, and like you can't find the truck.
Oh yeah,
tracks.
Carl Higdon, the Carl
Yeah.
Higdon abduction.
This
Best
looks
story
like-
ever.
This is that story right here.
So, Chad, can you look up deer kebab cooked on the horns?
Deer kebab?
Deer
Like-
kebab, kebabbed with the deer horns.
like sausage weenies on the antlers.
Oh, it's like
sausage weenie.
dude, we're gonna skewer you with parts of your own body.
What was it, Sonny? Deer kebab cooked
On
On the
antlers.
horns.
on the horns.
Or rack.
Or antlers.
Deer kebab
dude.
cooked on the
Antlers.
horns. Who knows what's going to
On
come
the
up?
I feel like AI would know what horns are versus antlers.
There's
AI
panda mad
knows
scientist.
everything. Don't limit AI.
Making crystal meth.
True.
Yeah.
So does this program create these pictures, or does it search on the internet for the pictures?
No, it creates them it creates them.
Oh, wow.
AI.
There's
Oh wow, that one's using the antlers in the middle, like legit.
Yeah,
The-
that's
that
nasty.
that legit used the antlers. They wrapped the meat around it and
They
cooked
did,
it that
that's
way.
pretty damn
that's
creative.
crazy.
Oh, they're like
So
making
these
a
pictures
sword
don't
out of
exist.
Those
like,
look
already
real
on the
though.
internet?
No, they do not.
That's
No.
I
crazy.
feel like those do. I feel like that looks like some real stuff.
yeah,
Yeah,
that's
it's
what
from
I'm
some
saying. That's pretty,
restaurant.
Just put a description of all of us. The paranormal
Look-
chop
look at
shop
the one
with
on the right,
Sonny,
it's got
Chad, Big
buffalo.
Willie, blah blah blah.
Oh yeah.
I would eat some of that.
Well, they already did my description. Little shrimp man. So,
Little shrimp man
little
cooking
shrimp man
in heels, thanks to
in
Bree,
heels.
which was a nice touch because I feel like we needed to shake it up because we just would have gotten him straight up an Australian dude for sure, right?
On the body.
It's just some regular dude who's like.
Dude, who was the Australian dude that was
sitting
telling
in
us that? Is
traffic.
that a butt plug on the right, but like a super aggressive one? It's gone now. If you didn't see it, it was a golden probe from the ladies over at Toady Wamba.
Yeah, that's what I said. Is it a butt plug on that
If you
one?
type
Oh
in
my God.
manly
There's
man,
two.
Australian man,
One
on
for me,
Facebook,
one
it'll
for you.
pop up.
I think they had a string between them too. Is that like playing telephone?
What is
Oh my-
this?
Look at it, has horns.
Holy shit!
The one that's basically like Spooky Chad in.
Yeah.
Wait, there's like a real life version.
Oh, look at no.
What does it say? Crumb?
Ben.
There's Willie.
Dude, yeah, Willie with the horns.
Oh no,
I just
that's
typed
like
in
Joe.
paranormal-
That's more like almost looks like
Look
Ben
at
and
Joe
Joe
on the
underneath
right.
something.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
That's
Wow.
crazy.
That is creepy.
What's
There
going
it
on
was,
here?
right? That's just a legit picture. That's way less cool.
I don't
How
think
dare
it
they
is
give us
because like
real
what's
life.
going on here? This is all fake.
And
I
what's
mean,
that guy in the white? He looks like he's put in there.
He
Oh,
is
that's
a
a
mad
scientist.
scientist.
Yeah.
That's a doctor scientist, man.
Yeah.
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 We all know about him.
Oh, we know him when
But I
we
want to
see
know
him.
what's going on with Joe's kite on the right. What's that about? Chizzy Samp?
He's trying to charge his
Cheesy
phone
Samp.
at lightning
Cheesy
storm.
Simp?
Chizzy
Did you say
Samp.
Simp?
Doctor scientist.
Doctor scientist in a
Is he Sam?
laboratory.
Do you think? So you think the AI came up with that name? Cheesy.
That is also in a
UFO.
bathroom.
Doctor scientist in a
Yeah.
UFO.
I
They
think
gave him the
so.
name too, bro.
Eating ice creams is
Eating
Ice creams this.
Ice creams this.
And tacos.
¿Y cerveza?
Diesel pizzle.
How do you spell ice creams is?
You gotta do ice and creams this all together.
Las creces.
Like,
the-
no, ice cream in one word and then ES, I think,
Yeah.
at the end.
Yes.
somewhere in the
creamy ice.
background. The AI is like contacting FBI.
Yeah.
What is wrong with these people?
Dude,
Like a toddler holding like a knife or something, or like a flamethrower or something.
How do you spell cervezas?
so,
C.
With a C.
C. C.
See?
If you just get it close, the computer will figure it out, and if it
Yeah.
doesn't
Talk
figure it out,
about
you got a
homes.
problem.
All right, we got it. Cervezas.
Cervezas.
Doctor scientist in a laboratory eating ice creams and drinking cervezas.
Cervezas.
Let's see what we got.
Oh, God.
We're gonna get the. I feel like we're gonna get the cockroach from that movie where she gets really big. What's the cartoon where they make her really big? It's an older one. Monsters versus Aliens.
Oh,
Sorry, I
yeah.
have kids.
Sorry.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, those are real scientists for real drinking cervezas.
That's the fool that that wrote. Wait, the dude with
there are
the
food
goat.
scientists, though.
He's not very smart though. He put his ice cream cone on a
That I
knife.
think is legit. The UFO garages.
Hold on, that's the guy who wrote that famous play that everybody likes, the Hamilton guy.
Wait,
That's
I'm
that
saying,
No.
Is that Mike Darcy's?
Chad, if you go back to the second one, is he only wearing half a pair of glasses? What is going on?
Yeah, he is.
And why has he got a lazy eye?
That's a monitor.
He has like
One
an
eye's
extra
open, one eye's
nostril.
closed.
What's going on with his nose?
Yeah,
I don't know.
heard of a double chin, not a double nose.
See, that's what's crazy about the
God.
AI thing. You don't know. Like, did
Right.
it construct this face? Is this actually a person, or did it construct it?
And it put a bottle of piss on the shelf back there.
Yeah.
100%. That's in case they get tested. In case these pictures ever got leaked, he's got to grab that bottle,
Well,
warm it up
of
for
course
20
you do.
seconds, send
That's-
it in.
The
Oh,
last
this is a good.
the last checkpoint in every AI photo is like small bottle of piss.
Okay.
It's the Easter egg.
Everyone has a bottle of piss in it.
Little pee pee.
I used to work with
TR3
guys who legit kept they
You
kept
know,
the
it's
hot
like
packs, the
Amazon
warming packs,
condition.
with their fake bottle of piss in their toolboxes, which is crazy that they had to keep it at work. They would go to the sex store. Apparently, they sell like legit urine, or not like legit, but
Yeah,
it's
it's called urine
Clean
luck.
urine, yeah.
yeah.
Urine luck.
You're in luck.
He would like legit keep it between two warming pads. It kept it
Really?
warm at all times. I swear.
Or if you or
Yeah,
in a
'cause you can't get-
work
you get it
truck,
too
then you
hot.
put it in the heat on the heater, like Gary's done.
One time, my neighbor a long time ago asked me for my pee,
I keep that thing on me.
and I met him like twice.
What is this?
And he asked for. I gave him my piss.
What?
You gave him your piss?
Yeah.
Chad, he failed for sure. Whatever he was testing for, and
No,
he
he
thought you
got-
were going to be clean,
he
they
got the
chop his
job.
head off.
He did. He got the job because I didn't smoke quad.
What?
I didn't smoke weed.
That's like
I still don't really.
I thought WAD was what the new kids are doing. You know what I mean?
I don't know why I
was
said
like,
it
what
like
is
that.
that?
How
Excited.
about
No,
Jankum?
Wait, hang on, back up. Is that a real plane on the right bottom?
Too many.
None
too
of
many
these are
jet
real planes.
engines.
Yeah.
I was about to go, that's the least aerodynamic thing I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, that's
It's squarable.
You
you made a
assembled
plane out of
bricks.
cardboard boxes. That's what.
Look at the aircraft carrier
plane
and the
don't
one
even
he's over top of. The third one.
Looks like they got that first aircraft carrier has a second runway apparently.
Yeah,
It's perpendicular to the rest.
horizontal. Right.
Look at the last one. It has
That's
like
for the
it looks
mini
like a plane
planes.
itself. That's just an oil rig. The second one was just yellow. That was an oil rig.
That was an aircraft carrier with a slide out like a.
This might get dark.
Oh no!
What'd you put
What
in?
do we see
it.
when we
I
die?
like it. I like
It's
it.
just gonna be light.
Oh my god! I thought it was a capybara.
Okay, I wasn't expecting this. What in the world is going on here?
Three old white ladies.
What is going on with the faces?
Why'd they mess their face up?
Dude, I think AI is trying to create faces and it's not doing good.
Yeah, that's not
Creepy.
that
It's
lady
legit
was
trying to make faces.
that lady went bobbing for French fries. I think she was
yeah.
Oh my
not
god.
pretty.
Oh my god. Bobbing for French fries
Oh god!
in
Dog face
a barrel.
Fire.
Be
Barrel.
scared when we die. Great.
Dog face boy, what's up, dude? Hell yeah. That's what's up.
I like that picture. It's
Jake said he's definitely never
That's
used.
kind of
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, I want that.
It's a capybara, baby.
Yeah.
king of them.
Didn't you say one time that you were gonna drop kick?
Oh my god.
Leave a little one.
Bobbing
They
for
should've
French
put-
fries in a barrel.
So much ketchup.
Deep
that
fried
ketchup?
barrel.
What? It's not.
No, that's the
Ben. What is going on? What?
This is how they make the French fries there,
Well, you
Bree.
d-
No
well,
wonder
you
they
guys-
stink.
The
That
secret,
looks
you
like
know what?
oil.
You know, one of those secrets that you learn, in you know later in life is that all wine is actually just watered down ketchup.
Ketchup.
All right.
Did you say wine?
Yeah.
Wine.
I got one.
All right, what is it, Pasky? Did you send it to me?
Based
I
on
only
that-
know the.
based on that
I only
image.
have the start of it. A man with no arm runs a chainsaw.
Oh my. Man with no arm.
He's got teeth.
Running.
Juggles.
And then just add whatever to the end of it. In a school.
Poor John. He got on here. He's like, what is happening? We have derailed.
Yeah, John's like, I've never been on something like this.
I'm having a great time.
These Pringles are crazy.
I don't know
Man,
why.
Pringles?
Man with.
I know when I get off of here, I'm going to eat so much
Guilty.
food, that's for sure.
Oh, you should have done no arms. What if he's got one arm now?
Oh.
Dang it, he's got all of his arms. He's got his full.
That guy's arm's extra long. What's going on?
Dude, look at their faces.
They look so happy in a school too.
AI
Is that
cannot
dude
make faces.
Is that dude
It's
barefoot?
bad.
Just like
That
holding.
guy looks like
that's
he's about
not.
to take a
That's
dump.
not physically possible.
Looks like it's the most
OSHA's
impossible
gonna
to
be.
do.
Look at the
Why does that look like a
chain.
vacuum cleaner? The handle looks like a vacuum on number 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
I'm
it's
just
Spanish versus the world.
chainsawing the floor.
OSHA has been notified of this infraction.
No, number 2 is like the. Oh man.
Sorry.
I was gonna say he,
The
it's
last one was like
Oh, you didn't
Four
add the S to
triple.
arm.
Oh, I did. I thought I did.
headbutted.
I had a one-armed buddy named Mark, and he got arrested.
Oh, God. What's this guy?
And I asked him, I tease him. I could tease him. I wouldn't tease him. Like, if you didn't know him, it wouldn't be a good thing. But yeah, I told him, dude, you got arrested. How's that even possible? How the fuck did they handcuff you? He told me
Betty
they
double
handcuffed my
check.
one arm, and they put the other handcuffs on the long arm of the law and hauled my ass.
Oh.
To jail. He goes, they didn't care if I only had one arm.
Kids cutting a chair.
Why can't it make
Look at
their
their faces.
Is
The
it
guy's
AI?
arm in the third picture. It's all bent
Yeah.
backwards.
I don't know if it's disguising their faces. I think he might be bowling. I think it's a bowling picture.
Describing someone's face.
bullying or bowling.
You know what my wife just told me the other day, Ben? And I didn't know this all my life. She's been letting me say it for 10 years since we've been together. Apparently when I say
His arms
penis...
look like it bent backwards.
Okay, you heard it too. I'm saying peanuts. Okay, so when I tell the ice cream shop that I'd like to add some penis
Yes.
to my ice cream, she says I'm saying penis, and I'm saying penis.
I swear.
Do you guys hear it?
So you're not saying penis, but you're saying penis.
No, and I could never figure out why people were so taken back until she really pointed it out to me, and I was like, I might be throwing a little S on there. I don't know.
I want a little penis in my ice cream.
It's the Michigander in me, right there.
Whoa.
Ooh.
Oh.
That's kind of cool.
I did Southern Utah neon petroglyphs under a night sky with a meteor shower.
It should have just been Carl the Crusher.
Look at that.
It should have just been him with these backgrounds.
That's the one true glyph.
That is sweet.
And Jeanette says she hears it too. You wish you heard it, Jeanette.
You should
You
try
be
out
hearing
something
things.
simple like Bigfoot and see what comes up.
Willie, so
So you don't like Skippy penis butter? Is what we're hearing.
I like that
Christ.
smooth penis. That
Please
smooth.
Not extra chunky, super chunk.
Oh my God.
Hey, it all tastes the same once it's in your mouth, right? Isn't that the rule?
Holy.
I thought that's what Bosky said. That was all fun and games when Bosky said it, and then I say it. Now it's not cool.
You made it weird.
You made it weird, bro.
Yeah.
Enzo disappeared.
Yo.
I'm out of here.
Oh, he gone.
I like the sound effect with it now too.
Yeah, he's got
dope.
sound
Holy
effects.
shit. Dude, so Willie, you're from the Midwest, right? Like that's
He's
what
my
we could say.
neighbor.
So Jess's parents and grandparents are from the Midwest,
Yeah,
and
they're also into penis.
so her grandfather, we went to visit them a couple of weeks ago, and we get to their house, and they have this little bowl of peanuts on the counter, and we get there, and he's like, "Hey, you want some peanuts?"
See, dude, I think that just.
You're the first person, dude. I've been like the past 2 months been like, yo, that was hilarious. Like, I wish somebody would have heard that. And Jess is like, oh yeah, no, what that? No, okay, yeah, it did sound fun.
No,
fun.
I say nuts.
But the fact that you say it like that too is hilarious.
My wife has nothing to tease. She couldn't talk right. She's from Chicago, so she could. When we got together, she couldn't say hot dog right. She said hot dog, and she couldn't say coffee.
She from Chicago?
Yeah,
From
she couldn't say
Chicago?
words right.
Throw that hot
Yeah,
dog
over
in
the
my
top.
mouth.
Does she say Dub Bears?
Duh bears. Yeah,
Dub
she's
Bears.
No, there's the bear.
Duh, bears.
I know,
Dub
I
her.
really do.
Yo, I really need to hook up my SM7B. That sexy girl be waiting for me, and I still haven't put her on here.
Are those extra, did you add extra farts, Chad? Oh my god, dude.
Yeah, he
got
recorded
extra
me at
farts.
work the other day. These are my farts live.
Those are
And your story with the penis in a bowl, dude. It reminds me of going to see my grandma. She was in the hospital. She had peanuts in a bowl sitting next to her bed. I was eating them.
Oh no.
Oh yeah, I ate them all, and then I told her I was sorry, and I'd bring her more, and she goes, "Oh no, you don't have to do that. I can't even chew those things up. I just suck the chocolate off of them and spit them in that bowl."
Holy smokes. Jesus. Yeah, there you go.
That was good.
Bro, there's no way. There's no way that actually
I'll
happened.
just
That's
be eating
hilarious.
people's food without asking. That's what happens.
That's what happens.
Spooky, tell me if you hear it. If I asked you if you could add some penis to my ice cream, would you? See, look at that's how the people at the Dairy Queen were reacting. And I was like, you know, you got the crushed up kind. You could do salted, whatever you want to do. Just put it on there.
Crushed salted penis.
Some crushed penis. There's nothing wrong with it.
Most
I say peanuts. It's the same word.
Most peanuts
Peanuts?
are salty.
Penis.
So,
You guys hear a difference? Peanuts, penis.
YouTube will.
You want
YouTube will.
The algorithm's like, is he
Nuts and
saying peanuts or penis?
I'm surprised we don't
breaks
have
the
sex bots
algorithm.
in the chat already. It's
Now you
usually
want to
what
taste
calls
like
it.
it just went to the
penis.
Oh my god.
We both had the same idea.
look at Red.
Remember when I left the baby voice on forever?
Oh, we're live?
Oh
I
my
feel like
gosh.
if you did that, like the water would like ricochet off and like splash back.
Wow.
Jesus.
Molly, what's shaking?
Hey, Molly.
Molly
Just so
Dolly.
you know, this is 18 plus. So I don't know who you got watching with you, but
Oh yeah, we'd be 18 and older up in
I have a
here.
preschool teacher in the chat now.
God.
You guys.
Except
kids,
I'm
this
still
is
the
my
youngest in the room right now. How is that possible? Because I look like the 5th oldest at least.
At least.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, I
least.
like your beard tassel.
All the little Brady
dude, that's
Brady.
so dope, dude.
I braided it up tonight.
Hell yeah.
It was a mess, so I threw it in a bunch of little. Actually, it started with my daughter Ezra.
Oh my God, Simon, that sounds like a personal problem, bro.
No. Okay, real talk. Let's talk about this for a second. Real talk.
I don't feel so bad about hitting my elbow
Let's go,
earlier.
dude.
I will take a full-on hit, like kick to the nuts, versus a good flick. If you get flicked wrong,
Yeah.
done.
Hey, how about when you get the flick and then you got to give it that fucking 3 or 4 seconds to hit it?
Yeah, there is a delayed reaction. There is. It's true.
What was that? Have you guys ever? Well, I mean,
Just say it, Ben.
just
Ben
like
Hammond.
hit in the nuts with a basketball.
Oh,
Like, dude,
that's a bad one.
Our nuts our balls aren't big enough for that, Ben Hammond. We talked about this. Joe talked about this with you earlier. We're not all as big as you are. Okay? Ben can't even wear basketball shorts. Joe talked about it. He can't even wear basketball shorts. He gets confused between the basketball and his balls. He's grabbing his own junk. He's trying to shoot it, you know?
Hung up in the net.
Dude, mine are the size of BBs. I think you're talking about Joe.
Your guys' balls hang out?
Very long ball sack.
That would
Only
be
at
the
work.
best. That would be the best. I'm sure someone's already done this, but like as a YouTube prank where you went to play a pickup game at like a YMCA with the fake balls hanging out of your shorts, but you just like progressively through the first quarter just to let them.
Hey, put that in the AI thing. Fake basketball player with fake balls
No.
goes to the YMCA.
Pickup game.
It's specifically
Teaches
pickup
kids to
game.
play basketball.
Oh,
Child
man.
Protective Services has been notified.
Oh my god.
They're like, they're natural. They come with me. What do you want?
Not my fault. You can't contain them. Just like you guys can't guard me.
Ooh, burn. That was good. That was good, Bosky.
Jake Smith, please check your Facebook Messenger. Jake Smith, check your Facebook Messenger, please.
Okay, just had to get that out.
Fuck, dude, that's awesome.
I wonder if I have that. What's
All
it
right,
even
so I did
called?
basketball player with fake balls goes to the YMCA pastel painting.
Why did you put pastel paint? What? Why did you put pastel
Because
painting?
I feel like when you do like the realistic ones, it just comes
Maybe,
up with
hey,
fake
maybe call
images.
balls testicles. You know,
Yeah, you got to put
AI
testicles because
Oh,
it's
this is where
definitely
I'm
going to
gonna
give you
get-
Oh, it
basketball.
won't let you
right
He
do
made
that,
the
Jake.
basketballs different colors.
I tried
that means they're
typing in
fake.
boobs and fart, and it
Yeah.
wouldn't take it. Like you
I had
gotta-
to
Boobs fart.
Yeah, it won't take certain words.
you came up with.
Boobs don't fart. I'm sorry to tell you, but
How do you know that,
Yep,
dude?
that's impossible.
Do you
the
know
AI
that
says no. That would be motorboating.
motorboating.
Hey,
No,
Jeanette,
that's
I will jump out right now if you'll jump in. I swear to you. You've got to get
yeah.
in here with us one time.
Wow.
Miss
I'll jump out and
Sanchez.
jump in.
From sunny California, the Republic. That is. What is their symbol? A bear or a grizzly that they don't have there anymore?
I think it's someone
nice.
taking money out of your wallet.
Because they killed them all.
I guess.
It's like a hamburglar. Like
If anybody in the chat wants to type something like a description of a art painting or something, I'll throw it in here and see what it looks like.
until then, I've got one.
All right, what you got?
Put in Vecna's balls.
They have tentacles.
It only works for those that have seen Stranger Things, but okay.
There's a lot of talking here about huevos tonight.
That would
Okay,
be like
Jake.
super tight.
I'll go grab the
that would
door real
be
quick,
like-
Jake.
Holy shit, spooky!
Super tight.
What's that shirt say? Let me see that shirt, bro.
I'll
Is it-
stop by Trail
Is that
and
like,
lock the door.
is
He's
it like a custom
40.
design?
Oh my
Oh
god.
no, this is Spooky Mulder from X-Files.
Yeah,
Dude,
bro.
that's a dope
Cartoon.
shirt, though.
I
Bro,
started
that's
watching
That's
sick.
actually pretty cool.
That's dope.
All right, look at Jeanette. I'm jumping out right now. You gotta jump in. I'm out. I'm out. Here we go. All right.
Yeah, Jeanette, get in here.
There we go.
How's your chance?
So Big Willie is what is he just looking at more things to add to the AI? What-
I
He's
think
part
he's
of the AI now.
Oh my god, that'd be
AI
dangerous.
stuffed him into a photo.
We're all part of the AI.
Does Jeanette even
Carl-
have a link, guys?
Carl was the one that told us about Dolly, and he had some wicked ones, man.
These were
Really
pretty
like
interesting. Yeah.
spiritual ones and shit.
Well, I've got it.
I like that Carl was all spiritual and Ben Hammond, love you, was like boobs farts.
Yeah. Hey, man, it's all spiritual.
I've always wanted to know what would boobs look like if they could fart.
What?
Yeah, it says-
Wouldn't they just?
When I type it in,
Where
when
would
I
it
type in
come
boob
out?
farts,
Ooh, what about pudding farts?
Would it sound like a balloon
it
with
says
air
it looks
coming
like
out
this
of it?
request may not follow our content policy. So
Boob farts. Ugh.
When the AI tells
Although
you
I'm
you're messed up,
sure that probably happens.
It just replies, sir, can you stop?
it's not like I'm
Oh, what the hell? I hear my voice.
Okay, type in tiny pockets of nice cheese.
tiny pockets. of nice-
Could you make a purse out of
See what
cheese?
happens.
Brie cheese.
Brie cheese? Ooh.
Oh, well, it's
man.
just photos of nice cheeses. Oh, you can't see my screen, huh?
Jeanette, why you always lying? She's like, guess I got saved. Why you always lying? You gotta come hang out. Gotta come hang out.
Did you guys see the that photo of the UFO that was released today? That was like has been hidden. It's like the oh, I think y'all were talking about it earlier.
Yeah, the
It's
Calvin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Calvin?
fake, Ben. It's
Ben,
fake.
What do you
Ben
think?
Franklin's kite.
And the Earth is flat.
It's all been proven now. We all know what's up.
Is it
You
a
wanna go there? You
reflection
wanna
of
go
an
there?
island? Is it a reflection of a distant island? On
Have
the
Have you ever
water,
seen
know?
the pyramid
Second.
when there's a pond of water in front of it and the reflection makes it look like the pyramid is like the shape of a saucer?
No, but I could picture it.
So sick. And it looks
Yeah,
just
the
like
AI.
that Calvin UFO.
Yeah.
You should ask. You
Find
should
the
ask the
photo.
AI what it thinks.
yeah.
Oh shit.
It's a pyramid in the sky.
I want to believe it so bad.
Believe it.
Then
Oh,
again,
I was just kidding, Pinzer.
Hello, hi.
Hi, my name's Chad Smith. And
Welcome
in
back.
the mornings, we do a show.
Hey, we're all
Yeah,
friends
Big
here.
Willie. We're all friends.
We're having fun.
I kind of miss doing shows, guys. I'm not going to lie. I got a lot of
And we miss
pimped up
you
energy.
doing
Pimped
the
up.
show.
No, wait. Pimped. Not pimped.
Pimped
That's
out?
different.
Pimped
I got a lot of... I'm not a pimp.
Pimped
Not
out.
yet.
Yeah.
Well, if you have to say you're not a pimp, then well, I've got questions.
Yeah.
Publicly, look, hey, guys, I've got a whole new idea. I'm coming out, but let me first say that I'm not a pimp.
Not a pimp. You know what I should start doing if I start my own channel finally? That's how I should start the very first episode. Guys, there's been a lot of rumors swirling that I'm a pimp. And some of you know that that's true or not true, but I'm not.
But
All these
all I gotta say is, bitch, better have my money. Right, Willie?
Dude, I feel like if I was gonna be a pimp, I feel like I'd wear like just the most obnoxious clothing, just stuff that doesn't make sense. Like I just have like, you know, like buffalo hide skin with like their fur, you know, but just cut out as a vest, you know, with a solid like.
It's a one piece.
A one piece, really. Yeah.
A
jumper.
A buffalo hide onesie with a matching hat.
Like the bear trap door where the butt is.
Oh my god.
So you can poop.
Okay, we believe you now. Willie. You're not good.
I have such a messed up image in my head right now.
My pissing buddies here, guys. You guys don't understand how much we had each other's backs in the woods, okay? You don't even know.
My pissing buddy.
Hi, bro. Jake.
That's what he just said.
Buddy, dude.
He is my pissing buddy. We're flow brothers, bro.
Oh,
I'm telling you,
Jake,
this
what's
boy
up,
has
bro?
a stream on him. A pressure washer. They didn't have to wash that urinal ever.
Off a 40-year-old
Joe-
motor.
Joe disclosed the information on this with Ben and Joe, not the last episode, but the episode before, where he talked about it. Remember, Ben? Why Joe said why his stream is so strong? Do you remember this?
I don't remember.
No.
Oh, then never mind.
Shit. If you say it, I'll remember it.
Good night, Cassie. Go
Oh,
get some sleep.
Cassie.
Not gas.
Oh no.
Remember
for
he went.
everything, Jay.
He fell asleep on the phone with the sex.
What?
What?
The best story ever. He fell asleep. He got on the phone and so he said, "I was a young 8." First of all, you got to go look up this episode and just hear it in Joe. Joe telling the story is the best way to do this. I will not do it justice. So maybe.
Where is Joe?
Chad, just pull up the episode of Ben and Joe and have Chad tell the story, or have Joe tell the story himself. He took like 5 minutes to tell the story, and it was the best story ever.
Well,
Do you
Joe's
remember-
not here, so he tells the best story.
Yeah.
Well, hold on, wait.
need Joe.
Without having to pull
We
up the
need
episode,
Joe.
tell me the story about how Jake became your pissing partner. What did you say?
Oh yeah, we went to Carolina, bro, and them pickle parks. You got to watch out for them. So
Pissing pickle park.
Jake and I both. I mean, we're
When you want a
We're-
pissing buddy, you want someone like William. I'm telling you what. I walked right in those pickle parks.
With your head held high.
Oh, shit.
Peanuts.
Right in the pickle parks.
I could have done it in ashless chaps. It doesn't matter.
Is this like
boys.
in fear of like Bigfoot or just like predator, like human predators? Like,
Human predators, for sure.
Yeah, some dudes with big feet.
On methamphetamines.
methamphetamine.
men on methamphetamines.
Oh my.
Did you ever hear that story on Dave and Chuck the Freak where that chick shot that dude in the butt in Florida? She seriously walked in the men's bathroom, thought it was her ex, shot him in the rear end. It was a mistaken
Shot in the
identity.
Wow.
A mistaken
His butt looks
identity,
just like my
technically.
boyfriend's.
Butt shot.
It's a mistaken ass.
Butt stuff.
I don't know how many times I've said
Butt stuff.
Hey Ben.
It happened to all of us, right, Posky?
that.
I
Yeah.
had $1.
Ben, I searched three dudes doing a podcast from a UFO.
Oh shit!
Check this one out.
Whoa.
You know, AI really doesn't
Lamb.
understand face, does it? Does it not know how to spell words either?
No,
because
but-
I'm noticing the words aren't words.
It's no, but it's cool just to give you like an
Alrighty.
idea for a design. Like if you can't even think of a design in your head, and you just type this in, and it's like, here's a few different designs you could work with.
Yo,
and then you
The
know
one
you
where
could
they're
just
in the big old glass.
Yeah, and then the AI comes after you for stealing it.
Yo, like being a designer for the past 15 years, like this is a game changer. Like just typing in ideas, like what you're saying, Chad. Like I'm so stoked. Just, like, come up with off the wall ideas. Just type in shit. Like it doesn't have to be perfect. You can iterate on it, but like
Three dudes
dope
just
logos.
hanging out.
Not as dope as Enzo's background, which is. Oh, why
This is
did I forget
my
the name of the city?
Coruscant apartment.
Oh, why did I forget? I was about to say it. I knew. I was like, it starts with a C.
That's pretty sick.
Enzo's gonna be on butt stuff.
That's right.
When?
September 2nd, I think it is, or 1st.
Wait, I gotta get a hold.
Butt stuff is coming.
I gotta get a hold of ladies. Why haven't they been doing like Booty Tuesdays or something, or Batooty Tuesdays or something? I don't
Batooty
know.
Tuesdays.
Well, you know, like maybe that's more of Ben and Joe's thing.
Tuesdays are
Tootie
for
and
cryptids.
Tuesdays.
Yeah.
That is true. That is true. Cryptic Corners with
like
Bobby
Monday
and
or
bottled water.
Yeah, I
What if
haven't
they
heard from the gals.
You got Lowry's in here too. What goes on in the Chad Smith podcast?
There might be some food items.
Is there a
and
George
seasonings.
Foreman in here?
No, not yet.
George Foreman.
You guys got an air fryer?
Yet.
A lean, mean grilling machine.
Hell yeah, brother.
Need
This
one
is
of
none
those
of that
ninja
AI
items.
food.
Shit, dude. Well, if there's anything I've learned from tonight is that
Willie has a great pressure behind him.
he's got a great pressure.
We missed out on that.
Animal
So
style.
I'm in this giant bathroom, million stalls,
Giant.
but man, you could hear William.
Oh, you can hear him. You can hear him out in the parking lot.
I think
I'm working on
splashback
it.
must be a problem.
He's got a hose on him.
45 PSI blowing the glaze off the
I'm in orbit and I can hear it.
Glaze.
Just sounds
The
like
sound
the
is
organ.
coming up through here.
I went to Niagara Falls once. Nothing like William.
It ate away at the back of the porcelain.
Oh my god.
That toilet's got a leak now.
I went to North Carolina with Big Willie, and all I got was this piss-stained T-shirt.
Oh my god.
That
Why
was
is it only on the
that was
back?
3 months ago, and that urinal's still trying to flush it down.
Still can't walk right.
Oh man.
Thick piss.
Donald Trump wrestling Joe Biden in a jelly pit. Oh, that might be fun.
Ooh. That could be a fun one. Did
Donald
we
Trump
lose?
wrestling.
There's Spooky.
I'm just thinking about like Joe Biden having like really like it's not that the stream is heavy or soft. It's just like the thickness of the liquid. You know, it's like jelly, like the viscosity
Chunky.
of yeah, chunky.
Chonky.
Comes out looking like burglars.
Jesus.
Like silly string, bro.
Yeah.
Monster stuff.
You gotta pull it out once it starts to crust.
Wow. The images I'm getting, I don't know if I like. I don't know if I like these images.
It wouldn't let me search that.
Pulling a
why
bot
he
fly out of your skin.
That's why he stops mid sentence, dude.
Ben, it wouldn't let me search that. It said it was against their content policy.
What did you try to search?
Oh my lord.
Maybe we need to work.
Political leaders doing weird shit. Yeah, that's probably
Okay,
not a
so
good idea.
I did Donald Trump wrestling Joe Biden in a jelly pit, and it said you can't do that. So I did old man wrestling an old man in a jelly pit in front
An
of an
orange
American
old
flag.
man. Hey, do an orange Cheeto.
Oh, God.
What is the man in the second one doing?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
What?
I don't know about that one.
Hey, what's
God
that extra
bless
limb?
America.
What's that extra limb? Yeah.
Is that an arm?
Is that his dick flopped over a pillow?
I think so.
Look at the schnoz on that one.
Hey, that guy on the right looks like one of those
Why is there
Muppets,
fucking
the old man
5 hands?
Muppets.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, he does. A guy in the balcony.
Look at this one.
This is Joe and Ben when they grow up.
But wait, out of all of that,
Oh my
they just threw in nature for literally
for
no
no
good.
reason.
This one says paint your own picture.
Sorry.
What the fuck?
Oh my
Toothless man
doing
gets
naked.
jerked off by a friend.
Oh my god, seriously, that's all that was. You should even display the same picture, 'cause that's what that
With a
looked
bowl
like.
of a stainless bowl of ice in his lap.
Helping a guy
out. Yeah.
Just helping a guy out.
They're just in there screenshotting people.
You know, boys will be boys. Just help your friend out.
Oh my God Almighty!
Just borrow a little friction from a stranger, right?
The AI is
Yeah.
like, we're definitely blocking this IP address.
Anybody ever watch Abducted in Plain Sight? I think it was on Netflix. The guy like jerked off his neighbor. And the neighbor was like, "Boys will be boys," and that's
What?
No, I think I remember seeing TikToks on this.
Yeah.
It's a homie.
Remember like the neighbor
It was, like,
abducted their
blackmail.
kids? Yeah.
Like he was
The dude like
blackmailed, and he
abducted
slept
the
with
guy's
mom.
kid, but he like slept with the daughter, father, and yeah. That whole thing was messed up.
I'm a lover.
Yeah, he fucked the mom, the daughter. He convinced the family that his psychiatrist said that I need to sleep in bed with your daughter. It'll help me.
Dude, that's
Like-
the dude that took the like the and
That's
the
a
window
true
makeup
story.
and took had like these recordings of him getting messages from aliens. Is that the guy?
It might have been. I don't know. The whole thing
No,
was
I don't know about that
odd.
part. But I do know this was a true story.
Yeah, no, he's a pedo
Need to
that
ask a question.
like married her
Are we
later
live?
on in life, and then
We
Yeah,
are
it's like,
live. We are live.
talking about balls
Thank
and
you.
stuff.
Whoa.
like
It's a little late to ask that.
What is that? What? What?
Should we not be live?
Well, I gotta reserve.
Well, it's on
about that
Netflix.
time.
It's not like we did anything. We're just.
Did she try to say nips? Is that what it like? Is that what she tried to put? You think?
Who?
Boys, talking about balls and shit.
Oh, is that what? Oh,
Just talking about
Were you
balls and shit.
confused, Willie?
I just typed in shrimp with a hat,
about
and it
balls and
does
nips.
not disappoint.
Man, you love shrimp.
I don't know why I'm stuck on shrimp right now.
Little
but
tiny
they-
baby
they're
shrimps with
fucking-
hats.
They're classic. They're
That,
classic.
in Spanish,
have
it's
you
a
had?
shring.
Wait,
have
what
you
is it?
had shrimp lately?
Shring.
Shrimp.
Yeah, shring.
Shrink.
I love shit.
Shrimp.
Where you hunting up?
that's really close
Actually,
to
it's-
slong.
really
Actually,
close.
it's camarón, but I like to
He
say
wants
string.
caspera.
Ooh, I like
Ese,
that, Mr. Eon.
Pollo y
You want some
bistec y
shrimp?
shrimp.
Y pico, pito.
So the guy on the shrimp.
Someone from the future holding up the lottery numbers. That's what
Yeah,
I want
really.
to see.
Oh my,
God, what if it got it?
Enzo.
Oh,
Why didn't you do that for the 360 billion or whatever they just gave away?
Holding up.
Who wants to give all those taxes to the government? Screw that.
Hey, but is it true? I've heard if you win the lottery, you're allowed once in your life to, what's it called?
I'm going to say no.
Like
already.
donate the money, transfer. You're allowed to one time, free of taxes, to donate or like
Gift.
bestow as a
gift. You gift the money.
your money, so you could just gift it to your spouse or whoever tax free. And why no one's doing that? I don't understand.
Yeah, now the
Because
secret's
they don't
out.
trust their
William.
spouse.
The hell is that?
That's what Jake's been working on to help me when I go to the bathroom, because he was getting tired of holding. I'm just kidding.
Dude, that's
What did you search for real?
That's a
I'm
This
tired
is-
of feeling like a fireman.
This was from the chat room. Mr. Eon said, "Scientist holding up the
Scientists
design for a
holding
warp
design
drive."
for a warp drive.
Interesting.
That's the
The
creator
warp
of
drive is a
Dyson,
K
Dyson
cup?
vacuums.
Oh. Hello.
She
Is
does
it a
not
warp
look
drive?
pleased about the warp drive.
Yeah,
I
see, he doesn't
figured
look
out.
real.
I figured out
Look at
gravity.
that guy's
and I'm mad
face.
about
What's
it.
going on?
I know AI
He
can't
got
do
too close to
faces.
got way too close to the warp drive.
All right, I've got the next
Wait a minute. I got one of
prompt.
those.
All right,
Minimal
what's
Stadies Ben.
Guy wearing a hat made of ham.
That was right here. Wait, you
I
can't
thought
see
you were
it.
gonna say hands for a second. I was like, that's about to get creepy.
Oh, we could do that too.
Sounds like what I'm doing tomorrow.
Ham hands.
Rum ham hack.
Bro, I'm only partying up in a park for a kid's birthday tomorrow. Getting it.
What are you doing?
Just going to a kid's birthday party, you know.
You're like getting amped about it.
No, but it's gonna be a good time.
Don't lie to me.
Wow.
Guy wearing a hat made out of ham. Digital art.
Ham.
Okay, that third one's kind of dope. That's actually a little bit of art, whereas the one on the far right is
part of the ham.
not good.
That's pretty cool. The next, the first one's like his body is ham.
It's like Prince made out of ham.
Yeah.
But the second and the third one don't make any sense. It just don't make sense.
The second one looks like a Kanye West album.
It kind of does, though, right?
I'm a genius. I'm a
Is that
genius.
Did the guy get beat up? What's going on
I'm
that
a
guy's
Jesus.
face?
I'm Jesus. Ham hat.
He's like, I got meat on my head. Don't make me a meathead.
Don't call me a meathead.
Nice. Andy Milonakis, dude. Classic.
Chad, look at that link I posted.
Oh, in the PC chat over there, Chad. The PCT.
What does that stand for?
Private chats.
Oh.
PCT. What did I say? PCT?
Oh.
Private chats. Tony.
Private chat Tony. Absolutely.
Because they're great. Right? Tony the Tiger? I suppose he could come running out of nowhere.
Honestly, I don't know why. Like Tony the Tiger could
wouldn't he?
save any company. Add him to your marketing strategy. Like I want to start like a fake company where you're like, hey, we could fix your company and your revenue, and the answer is always the same. Like add Tony the Tiger to your marketing campaign.
They just come running out like, do you have diabetes? And he comes around, you're like, great. You guys remember the diabetes guys? He was the best guy ever. I used to be a sheriff, but then diabetes. And then he'd go into his story. Diabetes.
Adult diapers aren't for everybody.
I hope that doesn't happen to you.
Donuts.
Oh my god.
Who had donuts?
That was good, Ben.
Simon doesn't know what Tony the Tiger is.
Who doesn't know this?
Who?
Simon.
Tony is Tigres.
Oh, well, he's Australian.
Well, Simon, he's great. I'll tell you right now.
He's great.
That's right.
Selling diabetes to kids for generations.
What if we found out that, like, what if we found out that
Establishing dentist appointments for years to come.
like Frosted Flakes is the number one thing that causes diabetes.
Is that one of the things that, or is Australia one of the places that it's outlawed? Remember you brought those things up?
No way.
I think it is.
It's around the world.
Somebody
but not.
posted that on in the
Yeah, I thought it was you.
our Facebook group.
Yeah.
And it was a couple of. You're right. Yeah, it was Frosted Flakes was one of those things that was outlawed in certain countries.
Yeah,
It's 'cause it's too sexy.
Posting on everybody's.
And Stouffer stovetop stuffing since it never existed.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and then Sonny used to that photo.
Never
Like the
existed.
video of you like literally making stuffing that night. That was funny.
Yeah. It was sitting right next to the Frosted Flakes when I got it out of the cabinet.
Double whammy, dude.
Hey, you know what I tripped out on was I searched the Wiener Schnitzel canned chili on the internet. See where it was sold at. And you can buy it on the internet, like on eBay and places like that. They don't sell it anywhere else but Wiener Schnitzel at their restaurant. And it's like $25 a can on eBay.
Oh yeah, totally worth it though.
We go to the restaurant. It's $5. Right, and I was thinking, I wonder if they sell that everywhere. So I looked it up. I couldn't believe it. People buy it, so they must not have those restaurants and other places, and they're charge that much for a can of chili that's like the same size as a can of soda.
There's no way that fried food keeps in a can.
No, it's not. It's just chili.
Oh,
Where did we get the fried food?
well, isn't it Wiener Schnitzel like a fried meat, like a pounded, like flattened meat with like a?
Oh,
Did you just say pounded meat, Ben?
It's just the chili that they sell in the
That's
can.
hot.
All right, I dug myself. I dug that hole.
But I'll tell you what is good. That's pounded and deep fried. A country fried steak smothered in gravy.
Oh man.
God. Bless.
Well, at least you
God
didn't say
bless
Rocky
America.
Mountain oysters.
Oh shit! You know, you have to have the taste for them Rocky Mountain oysters.
I don't think I'm an oyster fan. I'll
They
try
sell them
anything.
at gas
for you.
stations out here.
Oh god! Like
Right
in
next to the
Colorado.
sushi.
People love, like,
You need the
people love
Lord.
them out
And
here.
over there in the Colorado. Look at him. There he is.
Oh, there
You guys are gonna get copyrighted for sure.
I've had chicken
I'm just
heart,
kidding.
but I'm not trying that.
Have you eaten them, Bree? Like from the gas station?
No,
Now we
I
will.
no, I have not tried
Look
it.
at them, fortified with
I've tried
essential.
chicken hearts multiple times, but not
They suck.
not balls.
They're all right.
Now we'll get copyrighted.
Fried chicken
Some
hearts are actually pretty good.
They suck.
I didn't gain its powers, so that sucks.
Yeah, he was hitting home runs off of nothing, just smiling. I was out there striking out every time. I couldn't even hit the ball. Like, this sucks. Like, it's a liar. God.
Specifically,
Who all has kids in the room? Because raise your hands, because I feel like you'll relate to me more.
I have for babies.
To be honest, honestly, Phil is probably the only one that. Okay, point doesn't matter. Netflix has Jurassic World cartoon version, and okay, listen here. The writers, the graphics, the storyline. My wife and I have been watching intently with the children. We're on season 4. We just started. I'm just saying, it's pretty good television.
The cartoon.
This is for parents out there who have kids and you're tired of watching Peppa the Pig from like 2002. What is wrong with them? You want good stuff. You want good content. You want dinosaurs. This is it. It's actually really good, guys. I'm telling you, the graphics are ridiculous.
Especially
and the
on shrooms.
storyline telling was pretty good.
dude. What is it? It's just called Jurassic Park?
Jurassic Park, the Cretaceous. Jurassic Park Cretaceous Camp.
Yeah.
Jurassic Park Camp Cretaceous.
The
I think that might be it. Jurassic Park
Traces.
Cretaceous. I like how you're really looking.
Well, I have
I'm gonna
one
look it up.
show that Evelyn, my daughter, likes, and it's the Puffin. It's like a Puffin cartoon. It's like a little, the penguin.
Oh, blurry.
So I'm looking for
Favorite
one.
place to be.
That one is. That one must be.
Willie,
Yeah, it's
check
called
your
Jurassic
Facebook.
World Camp Cretaceous.
Why you
is
got
what it's
Jake so
called.
far back there, man? We can't even barely
Salad
see him.
We need to
Salad
rearrange the
fingers is
studio.
good for
You need to
kids.
sit in the back and let him sit up front so we can see Jake.
Okay.
Hey, come sit on my lap.
Here, I want to put it in the PVT right now.
Hey,
Actually,
Willie.
I'm gonna put it in the big chat, and then why can't I write in there? Oh, because I don't have keys. Yes,
Yeah,
Check
Enzo's
your
back there.
Facebook.
I'm gonna check it. My FB, no problem.
Oh, Enzo's got the
that's
full
what I'm
screen
talking
little teaser.
Oh Lord.
Oh my god, that's terrifying.
Oh my God.
Oh my god, the T-Rex got eaten up.
Oh, are you showing them?
Can you hear
Any
me
of you
now?
could
Can
watch
you hear
it
me
with
now?
Look at it now.
Oh,
See
there's
now.
a
Look at
tiny Enzo in the film. Look at him.
now. Listen. I know it looks like cartoonish, okay, but some of their slow motion shots, especially with the water ones, are actually really good. Okay.
All right.
And some of you might be like, "What's wrong with this guy?" But listen, when you have kids and you watch the same cartoons every day, this kind of mix up in your life, game changer. Okay, just saying.
I
I
introduced
heard
my
salad
kids to Jimmy
fingers is good for
Neutron.
kids.
Yeah. Hubert Cumberbatch.
Wait, I gotta check Facebook.
See, Chad, now we can see your shirt better, and we can see the cutie patootiness of Jake brother.
Except get that bright light out of her face there.
I got
Chad.
too many
Spotlight-
buttons and this
spotlight that
giant
chat.
microphone in my face.
Spotlight
He's got this
that
light on his
Jake's
face.
Hey, Jake, whatever you do, don't put your mouth on the microphone.
Oh, oh boy.
Damn, Posky bringing the heat.
Jeez.
How's that?
A little lighting for this. Is that better on the lighting?
You're setting the mood, Chad. Jake.
Man, I cannot see anything from over here. I'm gonna have to rearrange this place. Okay,
You just
see.
a
All
secondary
right,
here
camera.
I go.
good. You don't have to watch it no more.
What's honey?
I was telling Enzo he's cool. He don't have to keep his cartoon.
What if Enzo gets eaten by a dinosaur?
I know he was actually. You know what's funny, Enzo? We just watched that episode a little bit earlier today. Actually, those episodes. But there's one scene in particular where the thing, I don't remember the name of it. It came out of the water. And it was like, it was good. All right. So all I'm trying to say is that I want to make cartoons, and I want to do it with all of you guys. And Eric's already got the ball rolling. I just think we get together, guys. We crowdfund this. We're gonna make some real stuff happen.
Oh yeah.
That's how I'm
I
thinking.
know, I know Mark and I have some in the plans. It just I don't know anybody who knows how to animate. So
That's the holdup for all of us, right? It seems.
I know it.
What's that?
Oh, what are you hitting?
Oh, Jake's in control.
I hit 1 in chat.
Chad, just move your chair closer.
That's if you go to the cursor, put the cursor down in the comments.
Jake's gonna delete everything or something.
Like you're typing something.
Oh.
Yeah, click in there.
There.
Now hit
Eric,
chat.
Eric put me in a cartoon, Willie, and then
That's
I died
nice.
first.
Oh my god, Pasky.
I just didn't want to say that out loud.
What did he say?
What did I don't know. It's Tony the Tiger, and he's a spokesman for some place that I don't know if I should say out loud.
Oh no.
Jake,
No,
Jake,
no.
turn your mic off and tell him what I said.
Turn your mic
How does that
off
make
and say-
sense?
Well,
I mean,
I'm
I
not
know I
saying
ate
it
some
out loud.
edibles, but I don't. That makes no sense, Posky.
No, tell Chad what I said.
Listen
Oh.
to listen
Yeah,
to
I'll
Jake
find
on
mute.
Chad's mic. Unbelievable.
He sounds so perfect. It's like real life.
Buttery,
God
buttery
damn it.
smooth.
I can't
Butter
take
my
it.
buns, Jake.
Give me the keys. I got this. I'm pressing the buttons around this bitch. You hear me?
Welcome to the Jake Smith podcast. You don't have to change one word.
Wait, what are we putting a 1 in the chat for?
Jake,
That
that's
is
not
one big
real.
pile of shit.
I can't read, so you guys all lost cause.
Jake was just trying buttons out. That's one of the buttons. It automatically types that in there and hits.
I'll tell you what I think you should do.
99, Mr. Eon. 99.
I say we take off and nuke the entire site from orbit.
Wow.
See how I'm
Shaking my money maker.
Oh, Jake, we're out of music. You gotta play music too. Over here. Pads.
The pads.
There you go.
Where is my girl? I'm gonna have to send out the memo. I gotta send it out.
Oh, and if you guys
Damn.
want to, anyone wants to support the show, you can do that at Buy Me a Coffee. And
Yeah.
maybe we can get those girls in here and shake their money makers.
If you want your name tagged
Wow.
to this shit
That
show.
felt like a pimp move right there. I'm not gonna lie.
If you call Bree and Jamie and tell them
Exactly
you
what
can turn
that
them loose and they
was.
can come in here and be as funny as they want, I
Oh my god.
Put Chad Smith in the.
Sonny, I've been here all night shaking
Send
it for
Sonny your
you.
money.
Where's my cut?
We got Chad and Jake shaking it.
Oh my god.
Can you guys do
I'm not
that live right now?
You get this desk out of the way. I'll shake it and break it.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Jesus. We are live still. How's it going, YouTube?
Yes, we are.
That was funny. Spooky was like, I have to make sure. Are we
Dog
live?
face.
'Cause- Jeanette says,
Say
do it,
something
Jake. Press them
incriminating.
buttons. Hit another one. Hit that yellow one that says, I don't remember what I typed. No, on the stream deck.
Oh, jeez.
Down here.
Oh, jeez.
Ah, jeez.
Oh,
Did I
jeez.
clock in?
Oh, hit
Am
the,
I getting paid for?
hit the donate button.
Huh? Donate.
Yeah, people automatically hit. They automatically donate when you hit
Yes,
that.
we did, Pinzer. Thank you so much.
I did put that in there.
It's yellow. Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Oh, it's the red one, say.
And
Oh, no. Don't hit
I hit that one.
That'll end this.
The big red button that says end.
Hey, real quick though, for John, since he's been here, John, do you follow sports at all?
I do, yeah.
Are you excited? No, okay, we're not gonna go down that road. We're gonna wait for that for later.
Okay.
Because Chad,
Heated
you never
sports
talk
ball
about
talk.
football.
Yes.
You never talk about sports.
I
The
don't
Lions
watch
on
it.
Hard Knocks.
Yeah.
I
took Chad to a Michigan game one time, and he came dressed up in a dress coat.
Oh my god.
I'm like, we're not going in the press box, son. You're gonna be burning up.
I'm used to going in the press box, man.
Oh my god.
He was there for the band.
Yep.
Yeah, we're a
100% I was there for the band. 100%.
Chad, check your phone. That's what I said.
Oh, it's barely alive. Let me see.
I'm
Chad?
barely alive.
On our
Yeah,
Buy
some-
Me a
We know,
Coffee,
Posky. Holy.
What, Sonny?
Dog
No
Face
sleep.
Boy,
Yeah.
Simon, he became a member,
Oh, Jake, go to brand.
a super fan member.
Then you got to
Simon?
hit video clips.
Simon did last week.
Simon's the man.
He sure is.
Then
Simon
scroll
is
down.
great.
Zombie Tech Reviews, still a member.
Keep
Lindsay
going.
Pinzer, Terry Brown, and Deanna Conway. Thank you
Oh
Yeah,
guys.
you can
my
hit that one.
goodness.
Buy me a
Thank you guys.
Boom. Oh, somebody else must have hit the yellow one. Thank you guys. Oh, that doesn't say Chop Shop. We're gonna have to change that.
And girls.
What is
That's all right.
happening?
It's all the same stuff.
I'm pressing all kinds of buttons. Man, there is.
Too much information.
That looks like the AI pictures.
You have no power around here, Chad.
Oh man. You know what we gotta make you though, Chad, is a sick exit. Exit songs are
Yeah,
horrible.
man, because we don't have one for.
We have no way to get out of this.
Jake has to just hit the end button and we'll go right out of this thing.
I can do that. Watch.
I have a good night.
Slam the button.
That one's right here.
Boom. Well, thanks everybody on YouTube for hanging out with us, and thanks to our guest John from RicanHavoc. Please make sure to go over there and check out his channel. And thanks everybody. Make sure to check us out on the Chad Smith podcast every Tuesday and Thursday mornings at 10 a.m. Eastern. No, now we're at 11 a.m. Eastern, and we're only on for an hour, so it's a little easier to digest.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll see you guys next week.
And don't forget the Chap Shop. I'm just kidding.
Oh yeah, the Chap
Chap Shop.
Might as well throw us in there again.
Chap.
Oh yeah, hip
Chap Chap there with Sonny.
And then
Back
scroll
every
down
Friday.
all the
And
way
then
to
we
the
also
bottom, I
got the
think.
UFO Garage.
Yeah,
Thursdays.
the one that says
Ben and
intro.
Joe.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Yeah, check us out.
Yeah, check out UFO
We
Garage.
won't be there next Thursday, but we will probably Tuesday.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay.
And then we also got John, Wreaking Havoc. He's going to be on that one time I was abducted by aliens, butt stuff. He'll be doing butt stuff
Hell
with the
yeah.
girls.
Not
That's what's
spoiled
up.
already now.
Sounds like
Oh,
fun.
and Phil. We got Phil for the What If Tomorrow podcast.
I'm so far
They'll be
away, I
on.
can't see everybody that's on.
Phil, what do you got coming up Monday? I know you're not going to be
Chad.
there, but I think
I'm probably not
Can
going to
you
be
just
there.
join us, please?
We're trying to find somebody to cover
Yeah.
for us, or for me, Monday.
Can you and Jake get
I
a
know,
bench?
Willie said he might cover for a little while.
Yeah.
That's preparedness and news. And then Wednesday, I think Mark and I were talking prophecy on Wednesday. So that's what we're trying to go for next week anyway. So with on the fringe. So
I'm gonna give you guys a little teaser right now about my preparedness. Okay, this is
just the
lesson
tip,
number
Willie,
one.
just the tip.
Just the tip. It's funny you'd mention tip. You know, one of the issues that might incur if we were in a apocalyptico situation is that you might need to be using the facilities. So to prevent needing to use the facilities, you get yourself a Golden Pro butt plug. I'll tell you what, you can go at least 48 hours.
48 hours.
48 bare
At
minimum.
least.
48 hours.
Fully
I wanna
nourished. It's full of all the nourishing vitamins and minerals.
Butt stuff.
Butt
You put
beads on
Vicks
the
rub
string.
on there, you won't even get sick.
Yeah.
Who just said like that to Vicks rub? What was
That definitely wasn't Chad Smith sitting next to me.
Vicks rub.
Oh my god, I'd eat it.
Our grandma was obsessed with Vicks. I don't know, maybe it's something weird hardwired into us or something. Vicks.
Mentholatum.
Vicks is a cure-all for everything in Mexican
I was like, I just keep it on. I keep it on my upper lip so I smell it all
Vicks will
day.
fix everything.
Vicks and Neosporin will get us through, boys.
I've had my tub of Vicks since 1945.
So your dick's
So
big.
minty fresh.
Guys, we also got Enzo, and he's going to be doing that one time I was abducted by aliens. Some butt stuff with the girls for him, too.
Butt stuff.
Bring protection.
With
Bring
the goat.
protection, Enzo.
Bring protection. And
Or just bring
coconut oil.
Vicks and coconut oil.
And lovely thin Lizzie Bree.
Yeah.
What you got coming up?
I am doing card readings again, and I'm going to be working on a new channel called Stoned UFO History. Like, if you've ever heard of drunk history.
But don't.
I want to do something like that. Yeah.
Nice.
So it's
That
like,
sounds
because my health conditions have not progressed, so I might have to have a hysterectomy surgery. So I'm setting up because I'm basically like have to stay in bed in pain all day, so I'm setting up to film in there so that way I can do more stuff on this. So Stoned UFO History is what
Stone UFO.
I like that idea.
Sweet.
Like
project I have in the works.
Fine idea.
Giant stone balls.
Giant stone.
And I'm actually working on taking clips of Childress like doing weird things, and I'm trying to make an edit so it's like.
That'll be.
So I have that going
Some
on. I have a couple irons in the fire.
Giant iron.
But yeah, I got a clip of him like his eyes are bulging out, and I'm gonna totally. Oh, it's gonna be awesome, guys.
Giant stone balls.
Some god.
Posky, where can people find you, sir?
Yeah, that's right. We want to watch
on
you save the
Twitch.
world.
Wreck-It Rod on Twitch, murdering Russians.
Wreck-It Rod on Twitch.
Murdering Russians.
We got through 3 hours without being flagged until
Who
just
said
now.
the 80s are dead? Who said the 80s
Give
are
him 5 words and he ruins everything.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my god.
All right, Jake, take us out whenever you want, son.
Right,
Thanks,
Foster?
guys.
You can't help it.
Yeah.
We'll see ya.
Yeah.
All right.